Jackie, are you solo casting?
I am
Do you need
solo
help?
casting. I would love some help. Yeah,
Cool.
I just hit the start stream button. I'm not actually sure they
Oh.
can hear me because this is a little scuffed. I forgot to download Streamlabs after I went
Oh, I gotcha, I gotcha.
here.
Fun. Yeah, I can hop in.
Oh,
Let's do it.
let me. Do you want in on this? Do you want to spectate the game too? It'd be good if I think if you were in here. Oh, I just heard it.
Yes. Well, they just started the game. No.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
If you can stream it to me in Discord, can you? I know
Yeah.
you're set up.
We'll see. We'll see. If it
We'll see.
crashes,
It'll work.
then I'll put the stream back up after I restart my computer.
There you
We'll
go.
make it work. We have the
Damn.
draft up already, so maybe I should stream you the draft first.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
There we go.
There we go. Ooh,
Yeah,
interesting.
This is what we got so far.
Okay, Morgana and Kale on the same team. That's not lore appropriate, but I'll take it.
Hey, maybe they've settled their differences.
Potentially settled their differences. Who knows? Oh man, Brand Lulu Warwick Sever Fizz. What a weird combination there. I kind
Yeah,
of
this
love
is Bandle City. We know everybody loves this fizz. You know where
Yeah, that's
going.
the man Hemi Neutron himself, correct?
Oh, actually, is Hemi Neutron on Bandle City? I thought he was
Is he? I might be
Double
wrong.
check
I
that.
might be wrong in my team. One sec.
Oh, yeah, Bandle City is Jord. This is Jord Fizz. This is,
Oh,
this is
George.
Ford.
I mean, that's also incredibly exciting. I will not lie to you.
Yeah, Hemi Neutron is the captain of Bilgewater. Or Bilge Wafers
Wow.
right now.
Jord, that's like, you gotta perform on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hemi
yeah.
will not let you ever live it down if this Fizz is not top tier this game. I'm excited.
Yeah. And I'm sure they'll, between the two games, this is the first game, we haven't played it yet, but this will be,
Right.
Fizz will be going back and forth between them. Or pick
What are
one.
the records for these two teams? Do you know?
We can pull up those standings right now.
Yeah, let's check that out. See where we're sitting at. You're also gonna hear me munching on some nuggets. I apologize. I didn't know this was
Oh, hell yeah, what kind of nuggies you got?
Got some saucy barbecue Wendy's chicken nuggets.
Very nice. The other day I had the buffalo saucy nugs. I just cannot get enough of those things.
They're so good. It's
They're
crazy.
so good.
It's crazy. The sugar content is so insane, though. I don't know if
Just
you've
don't
looked
think
at
about
it.
that. Don't think about that. Just enjoy it while you're.
Yeah.
It looks like Bilgewater is currently 1-1. So that's our team on the right. They've gone 1-1 so far. Bandle City, on the left here, is currently 0-2. So they are starving for this win.
Ooh, starving for the win. Yeah. Okay, so Jordan, he's motivated then.
Yes, we hope so.
Because I believe Jordan had to get subbed, right? In the prior weeks? Because he was
Yeah,
on
we got,
vacation return or something?
Yeah, he was, I think he was in Florida. Yeah, we got Ontario Beto sub for Jord one time. Yeah. So I guess they have, this looks like I'm assuming this is dog top. So it's Molten on top dog.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's thematic.
It's
Works
something
out.
like that. Well,
I still remember the play from last Booze Bash. I don't know if you saw it, Jackie. Malton, I believe, was down in Chemtech at the time. I was casting a game of his. It was like a 50-minute banger in playoffs. Recognized as the jungler that he had to get off of Elder Dragon, ran it down mid, and solo ended the game. While everyone else was fighting around Elder Dragon. It was one of the most insane recognition plays I've ever seen in my life. So it doesn't surprise me he's up in Hextech now. Congrats,
Yeah.
Malton.
I think I love how this Hextech and Chemtech turned out. I like that we kept these the small brackets. I think they're super competitive. I think these have been really fun games to watch.
Yeah, for sure they have. They've been fun games to play in too. Well, I've been playing in down in Chemtech. Obviously, haven't gotten to play in Hextech, but I've enjoyed watching all the series. I think this is my first match I'm casting with Hextech this season, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, very exciting. So, how do you feel about these two team comps like paired up against one another? We talked a little bit about like thematically Morgana and Kale don't really make sense. Malton makes sense on Warwick, but like actual champion synergy wise, what are you thinking?
Um, I think Bandle City's got a pretty nice. The Sivir with. Mm, I don't know if I love this team comp. I feel like they're
Mm.
trying to do a couple different things. I
Mhm.
think I'm sure they'll figure out a way to make it work. Sivir like kind of likes to go balls to the walls. I'm assuming I'm allowed
Yeah,
to say that expression on stream.
I would imagine.
um, she likes to kind of send it. Um, and I guess Warwick does too, but she doesn't have a lot of frontline. Playing Sivir without frontline, I think, is
I was.
a little
That is the
scary.
exact point that I was going to make, Jackie. Where is our
Yeah,
front line on this team? We have a Warwick who's going to
yeah,
get Morgana bound out of the fight
yeah.
completely, and then we're going to get run down by Galio Kale. Like with the poppy, like what are we doing here?
Yeah, this Bandle
How do we
City
how do we
comp,
play this team comp?
it looks a little scuffed, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, let me make a prediction for you guys.
Yeah, this is
Do
this is one of the ones where it's like, I feel like if you just put any tank champion where that Fizz is, I think this comp is good. Maybe the brand too. Where's the brand going? Is Mountain playing jungle or top? If Mountain's jungle Warwick, who's their top laner? Is it brand top?
um wait. It's Asian Fool on brand. So I think he's jungle. This is
It's
jungle
gonna be
brand.
so it's gonna be brand jungle and then Warwick top.
That's what I think.
Very interesting.
Uh and then this
You
team on
don't
the
want to
right
play
is
Rengar
much
with
more.
Lulu? What are we talking about here, Asian fool? The one game you can play Rengar with Lulu and you don't want to do it. That's crazy.
Yeah, Rengar wasn't banned. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I would hate to play Rengar, I think, into this comp on the right.
100%. It'd be terrible. It would be awful, but I mean it's open, right? I've never seen him play Brand. Udyr was banned, correct? Yep, Udyr banned.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
think
think if Udyr gets through in this comp, I like this comp more because Udyr provides like that little bit more frontline. Um, Matt's super comfortable on it, but definitely going to be hard to pilot this comp for Bandle City. And I think Bilge Wafers have just got it made. This is exactly how they wanted this draft to play out.
yeah. The Bilgewater draft, I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. They got the early game Tristana, they got the late game Kale assurance.
Yep, they've
They're
got the Peel Poppy Galio, the frontline Poppy Galio,
yeah. Yeah,
Faith
they
ADC, Black Shield. Like, oh my god, Black Shield Warwick ult. Oh my god, Black Shield Fizz ult too. Just crazy.
am I streaming the can you see the game I'm streaming?
No,
Oh no. You can't see it on Discord?
Cur- no. Currently, I'm looking at the draft.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna alt tab. Please don't freeze computer. I beg of you.
Please.
Been having some problems, which is why I wiped my entire PC. Didn't really help. Alright. You see League of Legends now?
Yep, I see League of Legends
Yay,
now.
I love that.
The big pause timer.
I have to alt tab though. Alright. Control Shift C.
Buffalo Barrage down there. Yep, Mountain top with the barrier. Now, the one thing they've got going for them is that I swear to God, nobody knows how to play against Warwick top.
That's yes. I think the Warwick top is gonna be a problem because of that.
Yeah, so if that Warwick top can get ahead, like really ahead, then I think it gives them a chance.
We are
Another pause.
pausing and pausing.
Man. George's still in Florida.
Jordan actually has not made it back from Florida. They're gonna
He's
use their
remoting to his
15-minute time.
PC. He's remoting to his PC right now. It's giving him some issues. Yeah, I think this game will be really interesting. Players to watch this game. I'm interested to see how Himi does on this Galio. I know it's his pick that he likes to play other than Fizz.
Yeah.
Really interested to see if Arcane Havoc has the carry pants on this Tristana too, because that's going to be a lot of their early game damage. Legend up there in the top lane, good friend of mine in real life, also known as the artist, formerly known as Quick.
Yeah. He's real fast.
He's real fast, and his Kale has been getting spammed recently. So I am excited to see it. I casted. Or actually, no, I did cast one other game, and it happened to have Himi's team in it as well. But Legend in the top lane definitely struggled a little bit in that match. I'm excited to see if he can pull it back in this one.
Okay.
We're back.
Because I was worried that it was not. I thought it was on my end for a second. But we're seeing gameplay now. We're seeing
we're so in.
some 5 points here.
Everybody plays so scared this boost bash. So many 5 points.
Yeah. Now
Have
that
you
I'm
seen
looking at
like
these
any true
matchups,
big invades? Yeah.
yeah, I think the Galio Fizz is highly Galio favored.
Highly Galio favorite,
Yeah.
especially because Himi plays Fizz, right? Like that's his main champion. So theoretically, he should know exactly how to counter it with the Galio because it's one of his worst matchups.
That's true. I think Arcane
Also,
Havoc has. I think he's got some carry potential here. What were you gonna say about Jordan?
I think so too. Jordan doesn't have flash either. He went TP Ignite.
Oh, maybe
So-
that's how you counter Galio. I don't know.
His E is going to be incredibly important here. If he wastes that ability or throws a bad E, he has no escape, and Fizz is pretty much as good as dead at that point.
Sivir might walk up into this little ambush they have going on bot lane.
Yeah, she definitely
But she
might.
pinged the bush. She knows.
Yeah, let's go wait
was
for it.
worded. Very
He
nice word.
knows.
I love that name. Wait for it. Comes from the show Psych. I don't know if you've ever seen Psych, but it's literally my
I
favorite
know.
show ever.
You know.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
do.
telling the truth.
Oh shit! Bolton is
Ooh,
invading
your boy
the
J
jungle.
Money mounted all the way in on this Poppy. Poppy forced to flash away. This buff still in contention. We're gonna see if anyone can smite it. Your boy J Money does get the smite off Malton. Unfortunately, is not there, but does get the first
dog.
blood. Didn't even have to burn the barrier. The Warwick's gonna be huge.
Wow. He just left top, quick, just hitting the minions, not a care in the world. I think
I
he
mean,
has
what do you do
might
as a
have
Kayle
time
there?
to get over there. Yeah.
You
You
walk
auto.
over, you auto attack him once, and he has barrier. Like, oh my god, took him out.
Died.
Directed camera took us away from it, but Malton not using the barrier, getting smashed by this Kayle level 1. Kayle level 1 actually, statistically, one of the strongest level 1s in the game, fun fact.
Yes, I did know that, and I was wondering how that was gonna go, to be honest, because I think Dog and Kayle are both very like strong.
Yeah.
But
So now we've got the Kayle gets all the CS from the first wave. Malton's going to drop some CS, but both have a kill now. Really interesting state in the top lane that we're going to have for the rest of this game.
yeah, might be a top-heavy game one way or the other.
We'll see, though. I'm not really expecting fireworks out of this mid matchup. Amy and Jordan probably going to play it a little bit safe. I'm interested to see this Brand. Brand is getting some buffs this Thursday, actually, to his jungle clear. They're trying to bring him back into where he was before, but he's been sitting at a 45, 46% win rate for a while now. But look at Malton here in the top lane, immediately taking advantage of the fact that he hit that fear. 2-1 already on this dog.
Camera brought us to that smite and then took us away so fast.
Dragon Camera's been wonky recently. A good E from Jordan
Yeah,
there
very
to
nice
avoid the
little
damage.
outplay.
Proc that electrocute. Really good. Himmy flabbergasted to see the fish across from him.
Oh, Arcane Havoc
Jump in,
going in.
Arcane Havoc. He jumps right in. The Black Shield is there. They will get a little bit of poke damage on the way for it. Not too much, though, and it's returned right back from Buffalo Barrage on Tahala there. So really pretty even trade, even slightly blue favored. It's Asian Fool looking for something here in the mid lane. Probably not going to find it based on these wave states.
Yeah, he's gonna run into Poppy in a second. So.
Yeah, he will, and Warwick is going to be able to rotate down on that one. The stun coming through
tons
from
of
It's
damage.
Asian Fool. Brandon Malton coming in, does pop the fear as well. Your boy J Money trying to get some help from Legend up here in the top lane, but it's not going to happen. Blue team claiming the feat of warfare. Oh no, look at Jordan. Look at Jordan on Himmy. Oh, Himmy's out of mana. He needs the back TP for sure.
Yeah, I do think Jord being like, whoever gets the Fizz, I would expect them to usually win the lane, in mid lane, I think. Because Jord's like, they're both so comfortable in that one champ that I guess
Right.
they probably know counter matchups too well.
It's actually a pretty similar thing to what happened if anyone watched the Freljord game from 2 days ago, where it was Will versus Pound That Hole. Spam the coffee pasta in chat, if you will. Both very prevalent Set players. And so Set, we drafted Set first, blue side, because we knew they wouldn't ban it, and then had to ban it on red side because we found that Hole's going to draft it. I think we're going to probably see a similar thing with Fizz here this series.
Fizz does not really care. He gave him a thumbs up and walked away.
Walked right away there. It's Asian Fool building a comfortable CS lead here, knowing where Jaboy J Money is as well. We see Jaboy only has that one camp up, currently going to have to do a bot clear to top, but it's Asian Fool already on another rotation of his camps.
Lulu's up top here too.
Yeah, Buffalo Barrage coming in for it. Legend is level 6.
Oh, yeah, he's not level 6.
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful there for sure. Kale level 6, if you try to dive a Kale under turret, can be very tricky to deal with.
Yeah.
But they're just gonna take what they get the Void Grubs here. Arcane Havoc popping in on the bot side. Is a level down here, so a little bit scary, but the Lulu is not there. They know. Jord gonna be fine here in mid lane, but there looks like a standard objective trade from both these teams.
Dog is level 6. Is he all in?
Dog should not all in a level 6
Wow.
Kale, in my opinion. Look at those auto resets
Yeah, that
from
was
Legend there.
crazy.
Absolutely
still
insane.
3-1, which is, I think it's amazing with how well the Kale's been playing as he's continuing kills elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a game of attrition on this Kale, right? The rest of your team's job is to get you to the late game. Your job is just to sit there and not die. Not die, farm as much as you can.
Gank here on the mid laner. Oh, whiff is
Still
has to run through it.
It has to run through it, has the flash away, has the E away. Unfortunately, Jord going invulnerable right at the wrong time there.
Yeah.
Gonna allow the Galio E to not collide with him. Oh my god, look at Kale here in the top lane, but the Warwick ultimate does come out. Kale gonna return ult. Does not have the healing for it. It's a shutdown onto the Kale, the last place you want that gold.
Yeah.
Legend going crazy here.
We were just talking about how that might not have been a good idea for Warwick to go in. He said, fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball. We're gonna barrier 2. We're gonna throw everything at him. Unfortunately, the Kale just too powerful with that ultimate.
Yeah. Oh, Brand top coming in for a gank up there.
Yeah, we got a gank bot lane. Boy J Money in the bot lane tri-bush here. Brand trying to get something here in the top lane, but
2 ganks on
into
either
a
side of
Kale.
the map.
He's not level 6 yet. Look at the minion wave. Kale's gonna flash and pick up another kill. Legend going insane here. Warwick should be able to get the return kill. Legend does not have the availability for the ultimate this time. A shutdown going onto the Warwick in return.
Crazy gameplay. Crazy.
It's 4-3, but it feels like we've been fighting all game.
That's what we love to watch. And we kind of missed it with directed camera, but it looks like Jaboy J Money's gank bot lane was not successful, but they got some stones.
Yeah,
So,
true.
If that's a success, that's a success in your mind.
Juan, that's actually a great point in chat there. I think the same single red buff has been traded back 4 times in top lane.
Oh,
I'm fairly certain.
That's actually quite funny.
Ooh, Tahala is going to be able to try to peel away, but the spell shield gonna block that one up. Jordan a bit of trouble here. Boy J Money walking up with this Poppy.
Jordan is calm screaming, help, 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 help. as he gets out.
Absolutely, but he's able to just walk away. No real problem. Interesting to see what this Poppy builds first item. We've been seeing a lot of Poppy jungles going Umbral Glaive first item.
Really? For the
Yep.
ward clearing and damage?
The ward clearing, it also was recently buffed. I believe this last patch or the patch before. That has a lower or a longer duration on being able to clear wards, but got some stats back for it. And a gold reduction. Himi Neutron going in on Jord here. Going to be able to chunk him out really nicely. Jord probably going to have to back here shortly. Matt looking for something in the mid lane. Doesn't find it, so he's going to go back and clearing his camps. Him and Poppy on the same side this time around. They've been opposite each other quite a bit this game, but this time they're synced up. Interested to see if we get a big fight. Legend chunks out the
big
Warwick.
fizzle on the full HP Galio. I don't know.
E in with no flash. Himi. Oh, please, Himi.
Yeah, I wanted him to kill him there. That looked,
Oh, he must have just not had E or something.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe we missed an E activation. That was a crazy play from Jordan.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised. Jordan's farming extremely well. I think he's playing this lane well. I thought this was gonna be a terrible matchup for him, but he obviously knows what he's doing. Maybe Himmy is not as comfortable on this Galio as he thinks.
Galio even bought Spectre's Cal. How does Fizz ever touch you this lane?
Yeah, you'd think so. And at least at the end, Galio came there with full HP. It obviously looked pretty Galio favored, but...
Yeah.
Oh, we have a little fight up here happening.
Yeah, we got a 3-man gank on the Legend. Not at all, no. Kale can just speed away. Also has the ult available.
Yeah.
So we're not really making a play here. It looks... So, actually, both times they've done this, Jackie, really interestingly, they've gone up for the Void Grubs, but they've tried to gank top first and revealed where everyone is on the map. Both times that they've done it, because the Lulu's up, they know they're going for Void Grubs. I don't really like this play. They revealed themselves, so immediately they're going to go in. The Galio ultimate is going to be popped. Legend immediately taking out Malton. Warwick going down is huge, but unfortunately, it's Agent Food going to take out Tahala as well. Buffalo Barrage going down. Legend going to try to pick up George here. This ultimate does come through. Kale ultimate will be there in return. E over the wall to try to get safety. Himmy Neutron is there, but they will not be able to catch. Looks like they might try to go for a dive angle, though, if they can get the top lane pushed in. It's Agent Fool pretty low here. George should have his E available again. Get a little bit of invulnerability. The wave is coming in right now. Immediately, Jaboy J Money goes in. He will die for this. Jordan gets up, but will get down. Another shutdown onto Legend. This Kale is going to be huge.
Imagine if they didn't gank top and reveal themselves.
That's what I'm saying, though, right? Because it allowed them to respond on Bilgewater.
Oh,
an ultimate just short from Malton, but will be able to get the Q through to pick up the kill onto Legend there. A little bit of an overstay from the Kale. This Dragon is up as well, 7-7. We do have a slight blue side gold lead. They've been able to farm it out a little bit better this game so far.
Might be in trouble here.
Oh, Buffalo Barrage is in a lot of trouble. Tahala does not get the bind, but it won't matter. Jaboy Money with that Umbral Glaive item spike getting the kill.
Big Poppy.
They should be able to be pretty set up now. Malton probably going to go for a proxy here. Makes a lot of sense. This kill is going to be pretty in tune with the minion wave, and the Dragon is up, so Warwick should be able to double proxy if he wants to. Legend gonna go for the chase, though.
What on earth?
Look at that spacing. Look at that spacing. Oh my god, it's so good. Warwick should be able to get a camp. Yeah, he's gonna go for the buff, it looks like. I actually probably would have preferred him do a double proxy into buff, because you know that the jungler can't rotate that fast from the dragon spawn. But if he gets the buff, I think it's still worth it pretty good.
Yeah. I don't even know if they know he's on this buff. They should, but...
They should. I would imagine that Legend is pinging it in chat. They also... No, that's not their ward. That's the enemy ward. He put that ward after the ward was already rotated over. They might have a gank opportunity here, actually. The Kale's pushing into turret. It's Asian Fool is here. There's the ping.
Yeah, they're looking
going to come from the bush. Yeah, they're looking for it. It's Asian Fool. Unfortunately, not there quite fast enough.
I'm surprised he didn't
but he
just
will
run
be
to his
here
turret.
now. Yeah, Kale still does have ultimate, does flash here. The Warwick are, though. Yeah, the reaction time just was not there, unfortunately. Malton taking out Legend.
Oh, Jord is barely escaping with his life. With a lot of farm.
Special at this point. He's playing this aggressively, but it's working out for him. It's working really well.
And he's farming amazing in the lane. Like, that should be scary for him.
Yeah, I think Galio going this Hollow Radiance build just doesn't have a lot of kill pressure on Fizz. Especially because... Oh, okay. He traded it away. He's going to go Zanya second. Very momentarily. Ooh. Galio going in here in the top lane. Going to be able to save the turret. Going to get money here as well. Yeah. Going to be able to take out Malton. Similar situation, actually, to the gank we saw from Asian Fool just a second ago. Back to my point, though. Galio went Hollow Radiance, and just for a moment, Fizz bought Blighted Jewel before selling it for the Zodia's components. So, Jordan was thinking about it. He was really thinking about it, decided it wasn't worth it. Unfortunately for Tahala, there's 3 people here with a Sivir ultimate running at you, and you're going to go down.
Very nice Sivir arc-kiting there on the Sivir.
Yeah, Wait For It's playing this good so far. Is this their standard lane? Has Wait For It gone ADC every time?
Yeah, I think this is it. Buffalo Barrage support main, George mid laner. Yeah.
Yep. Interesting.
Is he not
Very
usually an AD
interesting.
carry player? Is that what?
Wait for it. Plays AD carry with me in solo queue, but I believe he's a jungler if I remember correctly by trade.
I think Asian Fool is only jungler.
Correct. Yeah. So wait for it's gonna be able to ADC, no problem. And wait for it is a great ADC. Have you seen his Jin? Oh my god, I love playing with his Jin. It's a blast. Thank you so much, Grant, for the Prime sub in chat.
Wow, Grant. Thanks.
Actually, I take that back. You put "you're welcome" before I thanked you, so I have to take that.
Yeah,
back.
that's a little.
It's kind of
Galio engaging
too
on
much.
the Fizz.
Yeah, doing a lot of damage here as well. Oh my god, another pick here
disgusting.
at the top lane as well. Malton gonna have to try to peel away from this. Legend should have the speed advantage here.
Legend's
Being
about
able
to
to
have
speed
ult
up and
too.
kite on the kill. Yep, Malton will have ult up. There's the reaction time! He hit it that time! He missed it once and he wasn't gonna do it again. Legend taking out Malton.
Very nice. Oh, they're coming in for this bot tank dive here.
They
but
are.
Arcane
The
Havoc
wave's
is not ready.
No, Jordan's gonna get popped up by Jaboy J Money and taken out as well. Big killing spree there. Tahala almost dying on the 3v2. The problem with that play that they did, right? They had the Tribush warded, as most supports do. They went way too early. That wave was still mid-wave state before they went down there. Tristana pushes fast, but not fast enough for them to not be able to answer that when they know that two people are sitting down in that bot bush for like 15 seconds. It's Asian Fool. Oh, trying to catch a wave, but he's gonna catch these hands instead. Huge play there from Legend.
Oh, doesn't know he's there.
He doesn't, but he's 2 levels down on this tail. He might still pick up the kill. He does not have the barrier available quite yet. Does pick it up. Unfortunately, Kale not able to kite away from that one too well. Doesn't spot the jungler invade, though. Jaboy J Money gonna get away with this one.
Wow, the gold is practically even between these two teams, and the kills are still pretty even. But the dragons are Bilgewater favored.
They are, and we know how important dragons are, Jackie. I mean, we've gone over this stat how many times now? The team with 2 dragons has about an 80% win rate in the LCK, and considering the fact that every Booze Match player is about the level of the average LCK player, it should translate to this league pretty well.
Oh yeah. But Bandle City does have feats, and I don't know if you know it, but feats have like a King Nazgul told me the stat the other day. It's like it's just something disgusting. It's like 80% win rate usually if you have the.
I'm telling you right now, at least 20% of that is mental.
It's 100%.
At least 20% of that.
It's also like,
it's like
if you've got the first 3 kills and the first 3 objectives, yeah, your team is probably gonna win because you're winning early.
You're winning. Like, you're already ahead. You should be able to close it out. It's one of those kind of games. I'm sure the stat is actually lower in low elo than in high elo because people just can throw that kind of thing. Malton is down here. Legend is not. So they should be able to secure this dragon. No problem. Just going to make sure that they cannot get soul points on the side of
Poppy ultimate away.
Bilgewater.
Is she going to look for this fight?
Oh, Poppy is looking for the fight. Immediately going to get a shutdown with all of the burst damage. Frostfire Gauntlet, Upbroke Glaive, doing everything there, having to ult away with the Lulu ultimate as well. But look at Legend in the top lane here. They traded one dragon. Legend gets a full turret and crashes this full huge wave in. It's Asian Fool forced to flash away. Himmy, really good CC there. What a crazy turn of events. I don't think that was worth it at all with that Kale pushing at the top lane.
Yeah, that really hurts for Bandle City there. They got the dragon, but I don't think that was worth it.
No, Jaboy. Really insane play there, honestly. Going in 1v3, ulting one away, crashing one in, getting the kill. Kind of crazy. Mid turret probably going to fall here as well. Not able to defend it at all. We were talking about a gold lead for blue side. That has evaporated at this point. Looking at about 2k gold lead, so still not crazy. Not anything insane. And we do have some scaling with the brand, with the Sivir, with the Lulu.
Yeah.
Warwick probably will fall off here at some point within the next 10 minutes, I would imagine. That Kayle on the other side is just terrifying to look at.
Yeah, Warwick's gonna fall off. I think Fizz is gonna have a hard time playing late game. As this Poppy gets tankier, you're left with, like, only Tristana as your target. Tristana is hard to kill.
Now, it begs the question, Jackie. If you're gonna build Zhonya's second item on Fizz, why are you not taking Flash?
That's a good
just
point.
like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna build the defensive zone, why not just have Flash and build Zhonya's later? Or have both available for this kind of comp if you're worried about the enemy team being able to collapse on you like this. But that's irrelevant. We're going to see one of the biggest baits in the entirety of League of Legends, that is Otacon. However, Malton is down here in the bot lane. So Hemi Neutron probably going to go down to Jordan Malton here. Oh, what a good flash away.
Out
Jordan
of there
went
with
the
that
other
giant
way.
plant. Oh, is that a Warbicle that
Yeah.
just missed?
That was, I believe, Warcult that just missed. Hemi Neutron. Oh, what a crazy taunt from Hemi, actually. Jord trying to catch up. Malton will be able to take Hemi out here. The shutdown actually going over to Jord. Otacon's still going to be up because it shreds all those resistances. They couldn't actually take it in the face of the other team. And that means it's going to be one kill going over to blue side and a turret. That's a pretty big swing for them. Going to propel them right back within 1,000 gold.
I think you're right. Ooh, I think no flash on Jord is just a mental aura game.
That's perfect. Yep. Just gotta scare him in lane enough. Malton getting a bit aggressive here. Will get knocked up by the Poppy. The Flea does come through. Tries to get the healing off, but does not in time. That barrier potentially would have saved him if it had been popped. Let him get that healing, but unfortunately, it was not that time. Jaboy money kind of low here, though. Gonna have to take a reset. TP's coming into the bot lane as well, as they recognize the state of that turret. Oh, the E from Jord. The immediate E is kind of scary there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets away no problem, but it's a scary one. They really want this Otacon. Now, Sarah, if you're still in chat, can you please type up exactly what Otacon is? Because I'm pretty sure that the official jungle classes that Sarah has taken this last weekend informed her that it is complete bait to take Otacon at almost any point in the game, if there's anything else to do.
Yes, that I talked to her. She did say that was the thing. Which is, it's surprising. It's like a new objective, you think it wouldn't be so weak. If you, like, start Otacon, you probably have, like, 15 adaptive ability power, and then afterwards, you might end with 20, 25, because the roses do not scale linearly. They fall off very fast.
Looks like we are going to try to take it, though, here for blue side. Only the Kayle is going to be there in the top lane.
Oh.
They're going to get... Oh, the ultimate coming through from Malton. They're going to do an immediate turn. Kayle tries to burn the ultimate to get it. What a flash! Taking out its Asian fool! That's a huge play from the Kayle. 1v4 and still picks up a kill. They should get the soul point down here on bot side, and they probably can't even, like, do this Otacon now. Oh my gosh, what a play from Legend.
Say it's
Ooh,
legendary.
the Fizz ultimate goes wide. It is legendary, that's for sure. Jordan, no ultimate. Gonna be able to take advantage of that if they want to do some kind of dragon fight here. They will turn on to the dragon now. Malton is there. His Galio is pretty tanky, though. Shouldn't be in any immediate danger. Chemtech Drake gonna go over, no problem. Yup, that's soul point for Bilgewater. This one's getting dicey. This Kayle is gonna get to the point very soon that she is just a complete travesty for the blue team.
Yeah, she's level 15 now. Literally one more level. It's
One
almost
level.
there.
That's all it takes. One level for this game to completely shift on its head. We've only had like 1k, 2k gold leads. If this Kayle gets rolling, if it gets going more than it already is, I could foresee that becoming much larger very quickly. There's the Blighting Jewel. Jord deciding his third item is going to go into that. Makes a lot of sense. A lot of AP resist on the other side. We got some Merc Treads. Got the Galio, obviously.
Yeah, definitely need some some magic pen this game from that Fizz.
Yeah, I would imagine we probably see this Poppy spec into a little bit of resistances.
Yeah, she's already gone 2 tank items after that Umbor Glaive, and I think she's just gonna keep doing more and more. Oh,
I certainly hope.
I hope there's not an IE in that build.
Your boy J Money going in. He's going fast on its Asian Fool, trying to begin it into the Galio stun, but unfortunately the taunt does not land. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Jaboy and Hemi. Hamilton onto Legend. The Kale here immediately burns the Kale ultimate. That means the Warwick should be able to respond with his ultimate.
Oh.
We'll get the suppress off as well. They're not even rotating to where Legend is. Warwick might die here. Oh, the flash away from Jaboy J Money immediately.
Diver is there.
Trying to run it down. Diver really low though. The shield for Buffalo Barrage is huge in that instance. Absolutely massive. And that's going to be a 2-kill swing for Blue Side. Wow. Otacon up. Baron up, so both objectives in danger of being taken.
Oh, red team's coming up here on the right. And if blue team's
no
hitting it,
jungler.
they're weak as heck.
With no jungler, they've no Kale, so this one is a little bit dicey. I am heavily surprised that we have not seen a Serpent Span.
Here comes Arcane Havoc.
Oh, we're going right in here. Tahala, blue team taking it out. It's Asian Fool's going to be able to claim it. Malleton getting pretty low. The jumping for Arcane Havoc. The immediate flash away. A double kill, a triple kill for Arcane Havoc. Incredibly well played by that Tristana, and they might be able to turn to Baron off that.
Otacon is such a weird objective, man.
The point in chat is made. Why not do Baron first?
Yeah.
Why are we on Otacon first? Because now this Baron goes over, right? Sure, you got some roses that are going to fall off in 4 minutes, but now the Baron's going down. They're going to be able to use it to push lanes, get this Kale even further ahead than she already is, and you put yourself in a really rough position with the Soul going to be spawning here in only a minute and 40.
I think, I mean, obviously this game's not over, but I feel like it's a little cooked for Bandle City here. I think Bilgewater's kind of running away with this game.
They definitely have made it look like a Chemtech game with the amount of swings that have happened this game so far, let me tell you. I've experienced those firsthand this season. I think we might be in for a long one here. We'll see.
The Kale is level
now
16.
Yep, level 16 achieved for the Kale.
Yeah, I think Bandle City's been... No, Bilgewater has played this game very well.
Oh no, the Lulu. The Lulu gets caught by Tahala. Tahala with the... Was that... okay, it wasn't blind. The ward must have clipped the edge of where that Lulu was, but oh man. Really good pickup there. Good recognition from Tahala, and the kill going to the exact person they don't want it to. Kale picking up another one.
They're gonna catch
I think
up.
Yeah, they might. Exactly what we were talking about, though. They don't know that the... Oh, and the root's going to land onto Jordan. Does throw the ultimate, but Legend is in the back, taking out its Asian Fool. The Zonias comes through. The E will come through as well. Oh, it doesn't even reset. Arcane Havoc, unstoppable. Bilgewater's going to be able to push in this bot lane, pick up another 2 kills there. Really set up for this dragon as well. Warwick having to burn ult to get away will mean there is no contest possible. That is going to be a Dragon Soul, most likely going over. Arcane Havoc making a play on wait for it in the mid lane. Look at the Tristana damage! That damage, the health bar just deleted!
Tristana
6-0-2.
Sivir matchup is a little tricky. You can spell shield that bomb going on you. You have a chance. At this point, Tristana has so many more items over there.
Tristana's 2 levels up too, I think, right? I think Sivir is level 14. Every level you're down in League of Legends is the equivalent of about 600 gold. That's another 1,200 gold on top of the fact that we already have a fed Tristana. I don't think you're ever living there.
Yeah. Oh, Bilgewater now has a 6k gold lead. They have all the Drakes. I think they've won. But we'll see.
Yeah. They don't have all the Drakes. There's one on the side.
They have 4. Oh, Lulu
right. Oh no! The Death Bush succeeds this time around. It's going to be another double kill for Arcane Havoc, wreaking complete havoc on this enemy team. Bandle City, they've got to go back to where the Yordles go. It's looking rough in this one.
Oh no. Well,
Black screen issue has been averted. Don't go anywhere, folks. Don't worry. We're still here. This cannon is still hitting this turret.
well, I'll fix that in settings after this game. My bad.
Gonna be able to take all their jungle. Pretty much everything that they could want.
Oh, are they trying to catch him out here or something? No. Yeah, I think if Warwick tries to go in there, he dies for sure.
Oh, he dies immediately.
Oh, looking at this copy. Oh! Anthony knocked
Ooh, the
back.
Warwick
Oh.
ultimate does come through. Boy J Money is able to live for just a moment. Will get taken out by Mowelton there. A really good pickup. That's going to be able to stall this game out just a little bit longer. Sivir wave clear, doing its job. Ooh, Hemi Neutron fighting a lot of damage there on Jord. Oh, the bind from Tahala onto Jord as well. Jord has to E out. Does have Zodius, so it's a little bit safer, but
Tristana murders him.
Arcade Havoc from the side. It's a double kill for the Tristana. Its Asian Fool has nowhere to go either. Legend on a killing spree. This Tristana, this Kale, just too much to overcome.
Flash
Tahala
bind.
with the flash bind in the base. Gets the ultimate
Doesn't
as
have
well.
any
But only,
backup.
oh no. Has no backup, will not land the stun. Does land another bind though, and the Kale is in auto range. The ultimate onto Tahala as well. Gonna keep Tahala alive in this scenario. They are down 3 members, so they're gonna have to try to fight this 2v4 and into Arcade Havoc, into Legend. I don't think that's gonna be happening. I believe that this is gonna be the end of the game. Look at the damage. Legend not even going down to the Warwick, diving in on him. It's gonna be Bandle City going down 0-1, and Bilgewater picking it up for the victory.
Wow. I mean, I felt like I kind of saw this coming, or we saw this coming even just talking about team comps at the beginning.
Yep.
And then the way the objectives were going throughout the game too. So it's not surprising to see this Bilgewater win. I'm very curious to see how Bandle City is gonna adapt to try to fix it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options. A lot of stuff to do. Go ahead and disable that for sure.
Yeah, where's the
What is it?
what is the setting? It's like a
I think
pop-up
it's-
thing.
Is it interface?
Maybe.
Or maybe in replays or something? Ah.
Replays. Nope.
No, that's just the location of the replays.
Close client during game off. Alright, Katie, where is that setting? Oh, close client during game off?
Oh. Interesting.
Alright. Thank you. Sorry about that
Oh,
little
man.
spoiler, but
It's all good, all good. That was a
it
really
happens.
interesting game, I will say. I think, yeah, you knocked it on the head. We kind of saw that one coming with the draft. Definitely a Bilgewater favored draft for sure. Bandle City, though, incredibly strong as a team, has the buff of having Jord back, so I am certain that they are going to be able to pull it together, come up with just a great draft going to Hemi's squad. Wow. Look at that Morgana vision. Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh. Wait a minute.
look at that.
Wait,
That's
wait,
good.
wait,
Yeah,
wait,
both of these
wait. Where does
supports.
Poppy have 18 ward score?
Yeah, yeah,
We
no
built
grave,
Umbrel
didn't
Blade,
we?
didn't we?
I maybe. You can't get a high ward score if your enemy team is not warding, so perhaps that might be it, but maybe Tahala gobbled all those wards up. I don't know.
That one's kind of crazy. I will not lie to you. Maybe Tahala is just way ahead of the curve, but in that case, the Umbrel Glaive definitely not worth the purchase. It's all good. We won the game demandingly. We won the game very, very... What word am I looking for, Jackie? Help me out here. Oh my gosh.
Decisively?
Decisively, thank you. I was like, it's right there. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't find it.
Alright, the next lobby, when it's made, we'll get that invite.
Do you want me in this one? Would that help?
If you want to. I definitely will invite you. Are you online?
I'm getting online right now.
Okay, perfect. Yep. So if I get the invite, I'll get you in there too.
Yeah, just so you can stop streaming and get your PC usage back.
Alright, looking at this game 1 draft. I don't hate Jord being on this Fizz. But I don't think it should be his. I don't think it should be a pick ban for them. I think if somebody picks Fizz in this first 3, you plan your team around that fact, and you.
Yep.
Last 2 should be tanky things that Fizz are gonna have trouble into. Like let
I'm
them
actually
pick
gonna
this
go out.
assassin and.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I actually do hate Jord on the Fizz. I do hate Jord on the Fizz because we drafted a comp that is not conducive to that. If we're gonna first pick Fizz, we have to draft around this Fizz and enabling this Fizz to be strong. But we didn't have a cohesive rest of our comp. I think the brand is also incredibly out of place in this composition. I think if you have a tank jungler of some kind or a bruiser jungler, then the Fizz is a lot better.
I agree.
But I don't think we could ever pick Fizz brands with no frontline. I think, and a Sivir with no frontline. It's just really rough. They also gave them heavy Serpent's Fang value. Luckily for them, the Poppy did not capitalize on that. But Lulu, Sivir, Warwick with barrier, that is the most Serpent's Fang value I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. And what else would he? Yeah, I think I would not prio this Fizz pick. I think.
Nope.
I think Jord is great at a lot of champs. Fizz I know was his like baby's first champ, but he's far evolved from that point. He's amazing at mages. He's Malzahar, Zerath.
I still remember incredibly clearly Booze Bash 5. One of the first matches I casted that made me think that I actually wanted to do it for other organizations was a match with Jord in it. I believe it was Jord's first or second Booze Bash, one of the two. And Jord got a pentakill on Diana mid. That was just absolutely insane. Like one of the best pentakills I've seen while I've been playing League of Legends. And I have not seen that kind of play out of Jord for a while, mostly because I think that Jord goes on to picks that I don't think are conducive to him showing his strength in a format like Booze Bash. I think like a Diana pick is excellent for him, a pick that plays with the team, can really take advantage of it, but a lot of the picks that I see from Jord in the most recent Booze Bashes end up being champions that are more not as conducive to that style of play, or that like I think he excels in team fighting is essentially what I'm saying.
I want to see Jord on his way. I want to see him on Diana.
Yes.
I want to see him on Aurelion Sol. I think he's great at all those. I don't think I've seen him play Mel, but I'm sure he can play Mel.
Yeah, those champions that are just really good in those team fights, able to play safe in those team fights. When you're on a champion like Fizz that's very single target, I just don't think you're really showing as much strength as I think you would be on those other picks.
Yeah. Even Ari.
Yeah, Ari's single target, but you have some spread out, and like you can ult after people after they after you kill the first target. Like, there's a lot of stuff to do. Edgar, you died in that pentakill. I think I remember that.
Draft link is out. All right.
My chat is broken, so I'm gonna watch your stream for the draft, and then we.
All right. Let me stream it. Can you see it? Builders and banders.
Builders and bandlers.
Very cute. Oh, these all the same.
Now, what I am not excited for this set is seeing another Kale Morgana pick. You got to keep the sisters off the same team. I know I harped on it last time, but it's just too much for me. And with Galio too, you just drafted Demacia. Poppy? Just drafted all of Demacia.
Demacia and Tristana. That's funny.
Yep.
Oh, we started a draft. Nothing's in yet, but
Really interested to see what kind of adaptation we see here out of Bandle City, specifically Bilgewater. I think game plan wise, pretty good. We banned the Malzahar Way, by the way. Bilgewater did last time.
yes.
So that's why we're not seeing Jord on those picks. I think those are very heads up bans against Jord. I do not think that they validate him picking Fizz first, but I think that hopefully we are going to see him on a different pick this time around. Especially because, no offense, Himmy, I think Jord could beat Himmy on Himmy's Fizz.
You would hope that he would be able to beat him. He's a high-ranked player, but League of Legends in general is not just a solo player's game. It's how well you play with your team.
Yes, it is. How well you play with the team, especially in these team environments. We've seen time and time again people come into Booze Bash expecting it to be just like solo queue and getting completely stomped regardless of their rank. I think that is something that the Fizz banned from Bandle City. They actually do not want this Fizz in the mid lane at all. But we've seen it time and time again. I'm interested to see if it continues to happen. But the team coordination environment in Booze Bash and in coordinated 5v5 League of Legends is my favorite part of the entire game. And I love when people come in expecting it to be like solo queue and they actually have to talk to their teammates and make plans. It's fantastic. Viego, first pick from Bilgewater here. Answered by the Sivir. I do believe the Sivir was not the problem that game. I think Wait For It played pretty well the majority of it. Just got a little bit pushed in once the enemy was strong. Really considering the next Rek'Sai pick. That's interesting. Have you ever seen Matt's Rek'Sai before?
I have not. I mean, to be fair, this could be a lane Rek'Sai. Probably unlikely, but it could be.
Could be, I suppose. Yeah, Malton could play Rek'Sai top. Certainly a possibility. Tristana going to be locked in for Bilgewater. Looks like they're sticking to the same thing so far. We have the Poppies traded up for the Viego, but that Tristana, incredibly powerful. We've actually seen Tristana be very powerful all Booze Bash, to be honest with you. The teams that have been picking Tristana have been performing very well on the champion. Galio pickup. Looks like we're going to keep Himmy on his comfort. Galio coming through in the mid lane. That will allow Jordan to counterpick it. See what he ends up going. Now, with this Rek'Sai for Bandle City, Rek'Sai is an incredibly early game focused ganking jungler that has almost no scaling. So how do you think that they navigate the rest of this draft with that in mind to really take advantage of this Rek'Sai pick?
Rek'Sai does a lot of good stuff for you. Really, the CCU Rek'Sai is crazy. The early game, crazy champ. I like this Veigar with the Rek'Sai. Like, Rek'Sai should be good frontline for the Sivir. I kind of just love the Rek'Sai pick, to be honest.
They've also supplemented it, right? They've drafted the Rek'Sai, who's traditionally very early game focused, but they've supplemented it with the Sivir Veigar. Sivir ultimate for Rek'Sai, very strong, going to allow her to get in when she does not have burrows available to get in. The Veigar CC, obviously you just touched on that, strong with the Rek'Sai as well, but it also supplements the scaling aspect, right? So they have an early game plan, then if it goes long, they have the Rek'Sai, and the Rek'Sai does fall off, they have the Veigar Sivir to fall back on. Now they really should be rounding it out with probably some sort of heal or engage champion here on the back end. Could also potentially see another enchanter pick like the Lulu to provide some safety in that way. They're going to ban out the top lane, though, here. Bandle City deciding to ban the Set and the Olaf away from Legend, as well as that Kale getting added in. Mableton got the Warwick respect ban as well. Zillion, the final ban. I think that is a pretty good ban with the Sivir Rek'Sai comp. Not sure who plays it on the enemy team.
Yeah, I'm curious who that's for.
Yeah.
Um,
Zillion as a champion, theoretically in that comp is excellent, but I'm not
yeah.
entirely sure who plays
I mean, Jord plays him. I guess Buffalo Mirage. They also play
it,
it.
essentially. Rel gonna be the pickup here. Yep. That's your engaged tank we were looking for. Gonna provide a lot of CC. The area of the damage from the Sivir Veigar as well. Thresh gonna be the pickup for Bilgers. Oh wow, interesting. I like the Thresh a lot. Going to be very good into the Rel, able to flay away the Rel engage and prevent that huge knockup from coming through. Also going to be fairly good into the Rek'Sai as well, I would imagine. Last pick coming in for Bilgers. Oh, the Fiora's locked in for the top lane. Apparently, judging by what Fiora people have been telling me, she is very strong this patch, but I have no information on that whatsoever. I don't know how Fiora works at all.
Yeah, I think I've seen some very strong Fioras. I think you don't see a lot of them, which is surprising with how strong she kind of looks, but
Yeah. You also don't see Fiora blind like ever, right? Like
yeah.
it's so there's some bad matchup for that champion. I do not know if Urgot is one of them. I'm actually gonna look that up right now. Um, but Urgot immediately slammed into that Fiora. Urgot looks like he has a slight edge in that matchup. Yeah, about a 53% win rate to Fiora's 47. So does have the slight edge in the matchup. Interested to see if that will play out for both these players. Should be getting started up here real soon, guys. Thank you for waiting. Katie, they did indeed give Malton Urgot. Exciting. Now, I have not seen Legend play Fiora in quite a while, so I'm interested, to say the least, in how this ends up going.
I mean, I expect, with how he played last game, I expect great things of it. But
Yep.
Bolton is also on his main champion, so you'd expect him to show him why people banned his champ.
Should be able to run away with it, right? If you're leaving the main champion open against the person.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use the restroom real quick while we're waiting here.
I will also use the restroom. No stream.
promise.
Hey, never pick a fight you can't win.
Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna end this prediction. Bandle City won the match. Wait. Did not. Bilgewater won game the first match. I have the wrong numbers up there. Prediction. Fix that for you guys.
So interesting note. They let Urgot up game 1 as well,
Oh,
and it did not get picked.
well, I guess that's why they left it up. They didn't think it would get picked.
They didn't think it would get picked again. Yeah. They did ban the Warwick this time, though. Should be getting into the game here in about 3 minutes. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us through this Hextech series. Bandle City versus Bilgewater. Not sure if we're going to get a game 3. I actually still think I am on the side of Bilgewater to take this one. However, I love the adaptation that came from Bandle City, and I would love to see them take this game so we can get to a game 3.
I definitely. Looking at comp wise, I feel like this Bilgewater comp is a lot easier to execute.
Yeah,
So
that was my exact
yeah.
thought. Yeah.
They have a lot of CC, and CC is what really matters in Booze Bash. They have a split pusher who can team fight if she needs to, but
Yeah, it's
a lot depends on how this top fight goes.
Mhm.
You'd expect Quick to win because he's a worldwide renowned, great top laner. But Molten's on
Yep.
his main girl here. He's got Urgot. So he should
Famously, even power outages can't stop Quick from stopping the top lane. But yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. It's a pretty standard 4-1 comp with really strong team fight with the Viego, Tristana, Thresh, Galio. Really insane team fight already. So if you're not bringing a lot to it, hopefully shouldn't matter too much. On the other side, I think there's just more variables that I'm interested in, like this Rek'Sai. See how that plays, like this Urgot. I love the Rel pick. I think the Thresh pick is excellent into the Rel. So,
yeah.
really interested.
Yeah. The Rel, I liked the Rel until the Thresh was there. Then I was like, ooh, that's a little tough.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Now, importantly, Tahala has to have the reaction time, right? So there's still a chance.
Yeah.
Still a
Does
chance for
Tahala
this
have
Rel to get some
hands?
huge
That's the
plays.
question. Let's find out.
Gamble time. Ooh, I gotta use my 35k channel points.
Yeah, you got like 1 more minute of gambling left. I'm legally not allowed to. I could predict if I can get another mod to close, but I don't. I'm not a big gambler. I just like to watch. I like to end the polls.
I get that. Makes sense. I'll put 10k on Bilgewater. Let's do it. Let Edgar steal all my money as he always does. About to get into game here. Very exciting game 2 between Bilgewater and Bandle City. The return of Jord the King to the mid lane. We'll see if he can pull it out this time.
Oh, we got some nice skins here.
I was about to say skin review going well.
Yeah, I love Soul
with
Fighter
all of
Viego. It
these.
looks like a JoJo skin.
It does. Soul Fighter Viego, great. I really like Steel Dragon Thresh. I really like Fright Night Vagar. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, we got some banger skins for the banger game.
All right, will you pause at 10 seconds for me?
Pause at 10 seconds?
Well, I'm sorry, pause at 15 seconds.
I paused at 19. I paused at 20.
All right, give me 1 sec. I'll get to 20. My game is experiencing something, so I'm.
And if I need to just stream on Discord, let me know and we can do that too.
Should be good to go in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Well, let's do it.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Gotta zoom all the way out
Yeah, Eagle Eye.
for this one. Gotta see all this action that's about to unfold on Summoner's Rift.
Got some dancing in the mid lane.
The Rek'Sai does indeed go into the jungle, as predicted. Not seeing Urgot jungle today, Urgot jungle enjoyers. For those in chat wondering, the score is 1-0 Bilgewater.
Minions have
Oh,
spawned.
you know what? I have this bar at the top. We gotta figure out where this bar is gonna go. I like the bar. Maybe I'll make it smaller. Put it somewhere else.
Oh my gosh. Kimmy getting bullied here before the 1 minute 30 mark. Not gonna really have time to back. He's already half health in the mid lane. Having to burn one of those 2 pots immediately. Good chroma on Steel Dragon Thresh. Really big from Tahala. Should be a lot of posturing here in the early game from everybody, I would imagine.
How's that
Not really
fireplace?
any kill lanes for the most part. Tristana and Thresh could do it on a sick Thresh up, but Silver Spell Shield, of course, gonna probably stop that from happening.
I'm glad I've changed everyone's mind about this bar. I like the idea of the bar. It's mostly just because I don't have all the stuff downloaded right now. I don't have the little assets, so I can't make the icon. I'll work on that after this game. But for now, we got a little text that shows up what the current score is.
Oh, fantastic! I love it. Oh wow! Wait, do we have a Fright Night Urgot, Fright Night
We do.
Vagar combo? Wow, that might have just swayed my opinion on who's gonna win this this match here.
Yeah, alright, Bandle City has my vote.
Yep,
I
my
see
10k
matching
is gonna
skins.
go away.
I want wins.
That's like against Freljord, they did all pink when we lost
Aw.
game 3. It was
Oh,
so
no.
so good.
Bolt's kind of bullying this Fiora. Well, I guess there's a wave up there, so the CS is not going to be that
Ooh. Thresh Lantern coming in here on the bot lane. Not going to find anything, but I like the idea. Yeah, I think Urgot should probably bully Fiora early, right? With the additional range on the shotgun bees.
Yeah.
Ooh. Engage here. Unfortunately stopped immediately
Wow.
by the cage. Big Thresh
Actually
hook
played well.
does hit the double play as well. Stun coming through from Rel will be able to keep both of them alive, but that's a really good hook there from Tahala. Exhaust going out, though, unfortunately, going to be burned for no summoner spells in response.
Damn, where was Arcane Happy for that little scuffle? Was he just farming? Or was he
Yep.
walking back to lane? I feel like
I
if he was
believe
there,
he
they
was farming.
probably could have either killed or done way more damage.
Yeah, especially with the Thresh Lantern. Should be able to
Yeah.
have been thrown back that try and been pretty good. Rek'Sai looking for something now with the lane super pushed in. Luckily, Thresh and Tristana both have a lot of mana available here.
Here
Rek'Sai
comes
is
the
going to go in
Rek'Sai.
on the bot side. Yep. Directed camera took me away from it, and that's because nothing's occurring. But in the mid lane, Hemi
wow.
Neutron getting super poked out there by Jord.
Yeah. I like this Veigar pick way more for Jord. I think Jord's a great Veigar player, and I'm excited. I think he's gonna bully this little Galio.
Speaking of bullying, this Urgot might be feeling it currently. Oh, he's in with the parry stun from Legend. Really well played there. Gonna get all the grass procs and a first blood over to this Fiora on the gank.
Pretty good gank, and that was a very good little bait by Legend, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't use that Urgot ability.
And parried it. Yeah,
it's so
exactly.
like, what's the word? Obvious?
Yeah, he has a whole wind-up. He has a whole
Yeah,
wind-up to it. Yeah.
Tough.
It's just like Galio E or Thresh Hook.
Yep.
Hemi in a good spot in the lane now. Wants to try to get Jord to back TP if possible. Should be able to because of Jord's mana bar.
Yeah.
But the longer he keeps Jord in lane, the better, as these objectives are starting to spawn. Dragon already up right now, 15 seconds until the Void grubs. They do have priority in the bot side of the map, so they will rotate up to it. Bilgewater trying to take this dragon quickly. Should be able to, with Jord having no mana in the mid lane, having a back in priority on the bot side. They're actually doing this as Rek'Sai is pathing bot as well, which means they should be able to see potentially her crossing over if they catch it on the Galio rotation. Oh, Fiora, level 6, going in here on the top side a little bit. Urgot should be able to push for priority here, to be able to claim this top side objective, but we will see. Galio is rotating as expected.
Looks like Bandle City is going to secure this little grubs here. Not much contestation.
No, they were thinking about it with that Galio rotation, but they know
up
that
here. You're alone, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful. I hate this.
You're not welcome around these cards,
absolutely
your boy
despise
J-Money.
this, but we're gonna
in there.
try it anyway. Veigar is able to be on the flank, has the cage for the Viego. Viego luckily flashes away, but the engage is immediately gonna come out. Galio ultimate gets canceled. Has to flash away, does Hemi Neutron. Hemi trying to run for the hills here. See if he can make it. The Thresh Lantern does come through. The Thresh hook under the tower. Tahala taking out Buffalo Barrage. Huge play from the Thresh there. Really, really good hook. Now Legend is down here as well. Going to try to get something started. They're going to be on the back foot just a little bit. Viego still pretty low, but gaining a little bit of health. Yep. Tahala is there still. Urgot, no mana. They might be able to make a play on a mountain here if they can catch it. Viego stun going to go away, but Fiora didn't. Going in instead. The parry does come through. They will pick up another kill. Blue team getting the feat of warfare as Fiora picks up another kill, but unfortunately giving over the shutdown to the other side. Your boy J Money taking out Rek'Sai in that fight as well. It's Asian Fool going down.
This is the second game Blue team has gotten this feat of warfare, so they switched it back and forth both games.
Yeah, really big skirmish there that I was not expecting over these Void Grubs. 2 of the Void Grubs going over. There is still one currently residing in the pit, very lonely as all of his family is dead.
Poor guy.
Poor guy indeed. Rek'Sai made sure the funeral could be planned for 3 instead of 2 there. Gonna do a bot or a top to bot clear here, pick up all these camps. The blue bottom buff should be spawning before Rek'Sai gets over there. Viego clearing down as well. We could see a party here in the bot side of the map prior to this dragon spawning in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Fiora up now, though. Down in CS by just a little bit, but is definitely up in experience, up a level here. Urgot will be able to hit the level. Looks like Fiora's just up 1 or 2 minions, so not too bad. But that level spike could be pretty important if a gank comes up that way.
There's a pretty big farm difference in jungle, I'll say. The boy is up quite a bit.
Yeah. Asian Fool luckily picking up that Tiamat, should be able to speed that up just a little bit, but again, Rek'Sai really wants to be making an impact early in all of these lanes. Gonna spend some time checking the topside jungle, which is down. Gonna go for a gank in the mid lane instead, as we see the bot lane could potentially be getting a gank as well. Hemi Neutron backing off. Did not have vision, but was playing pretty safe in that moment, so it's Asian Fool gonna have to go away. The Viego trying to sweep this bush. The Rel coming in, will get stunned. See if the pressure can land. It does indeed land.
Arcane
the flame back will happen as well.
Nowhere in sight.
Maybe unstoppable, but unfortunately, exactly what you said, Jackie. Arcane Havoc not able to be a part of that one. That's gonna let the Rel just walk away.
You gotta, like, I love farm just as much as the next guy, but you gotta know there's a time when every man must abandon a couple minions. That was your time, I can't have it. Learn to walk away. It's okay.
Honestly, with how far away he was, he probably needed a brisk jog instead of a walk.
Yeah.
he needed to get over there pretty quickly with that jump. Yeah, so it is 2 minion level lead here in the top lane. Not too terrible. Probably will be able to be gained back in building a much healthier CS lead. Was only up 4 CS before, up 11 now.
Yeah, both players are just playing really cautious top. I think Molten's afraid to go in on him, and Legend is also afraid to go in. Fear of jungler, and then fear of... I don't know how the matchup's gonna play out, to be honest. I'm not really a top laner.
Right.
But I think the longer this they like dilly-dally, like you said before, Fiora is just gonna become a monster.
She absolutely will. Rek'Sai looking for a gank here on the bot side. Procs the bone plating with the smite, but unfortunately has to back away again. Both these junglers getting denied on most of their gank attempts here. But Jaboji Money kind of read that on the wall. He's been farming a little bit more, but he's going to come down here for the gank attempts here. Try to pick up this dragon potentially with the bot lane priority that they have. Rek'Sai will see the writing on the wall. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we get a contest here. Galio had to back in the mid lane. Hemi Neutron gave up that mid lane priority there, and Veigar should be able to rotate first, but they're starting to fight off immediately. Zahala gets the hook. There is a TP in from the Galio in the back. Yep, Hemi Neutron coming in to flash in from the Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai not able to do anything with the flash. Might go down here, has the unstoppable. Will pop out here. The Queen's Wrath proccing as well. Does burrow out of the fight. It's a 4v2. Well played there by the Rel. Buffalo Barrage going crazy. They'll pick up a huge fight for themselves. It's Asian Fool went down, but it doesn't matter. It's a 4-for-1 for Bandle City.
What a crazy team fight that was.
Yeah, that was an insane one. Buffalo Barrage coming away with a double kill that fight.
Yeah,
really,
that was
really
not where
getting
they
juiced
wanted.
on this Rel.
You know what? If the Rel gets thicker, we'd love to see that.
When Rel gets thicker, we all get sicker. Let me tell you.
Down
Fiora,
horrendous.
down super horrendous. What's grasp count on Fiora? What are we sitting at right now? She gets hit so many of these things. Can we tell? Respect. I don't actually know.
I don't really know. Tell to be honest.
Oh, there we go. 400 health from grasp already.
Oh.
12 minutes into the game. That's crazy. That's gonna get really, really ballooned.
Rel's almost top lane. So is it.
Oh, yeah. Rek'Sai with the knockup. It's Asian Fool going in immediately. Will get the Galio ultimate on the head here. Hits the double taunt as well. Urgot is kind of low. Fiora trying to find a way into this fight. Kind of a difficult angle. We're going to walk away. No kills, but 2 ultimates.
I'll change the bar looks like after the game. I don't want to risk my computer freezing from me all tapping.
What are we talking about here? A flash away. Hook, unfortunately, does not land, but Arcane Havoc not done with this one yet. Flashed in for this play, wants to capitalize, unfortunately will not be able to. Jord walking away from the 3-person gank on the mid lane, but they might try to parlay this into a mid-push and try to take this topside objective. We'll just have to see. Rel, ooh, look at the position. Buffalo Barrage coming in off flank here, looking for something. We'll be able to push them out tempo-wise. Let the Viego go ahead in here. Viego's starting up that topside objective. It's Asian Fool instead looking for a top lane gank on this Fiora instead. We'll have to see if Legend can pull this one out. Urgot does miss. The parry does come through. Legend trying to get away, but will get knocked up and taken down. Now, luckily, they only got 1 grub in that time. So other 2 grubs are still available. Going into the mid lane is Hemi Neutron here. He might be able to get a solo kill onto Jord. He's looking for it. He's searching, but the Q damage from Jord too much. Gonna get away with the Thresh Lantern. That was a pretty close call for both of them.
think Jord actually ulted him there. Looks like it's on cooldown. I feel like Jord could have walked away with a kill if he autoed him a couple more times before ulting.
Mid turret gonna go down for that mistake, it looks like. Some much needed gold onto the AD carry. Wait for it, 2-0-4 this game. Already has the stack of Shiv, quietly having an excellent game.
Yeah, Bandle City really saying they're not going down without a fight. They're playing well, they're up gold. They have a sync, both teams have a dragon. It's too early to say what's going on, but they're playing very well at this moment.
Urgot getting a little bit of an angle, get some poke in on that Fiora, trying to get the Rek'Sai up there as well. Rek'Sai trying to look for a dive. Diving Fiora, pretty risky strategy. We'll see if they decide to go for it here. Parry is available, Flash is down. Rek'Sai is sticking around, committing a lot of time to this play. If we don't end up diving, this is going to be a lot invested here. Oh, the Fiora goes in, and that's the angle for the Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai does hit the knockup to suppress from the Urgot. Well played dive there. Really, really well played. Malton and its Asian Fool claiming the kill there in the top side.
They're playing the Rek'Sai. Asian Fool's playing the Rek'Sai really well. Maybe you should play this instead of Rengar. You're playing this really well, Matt.
Yeah, it's going well, especially with that Urgot early damage that he can really dish out with a lot of his abilities. He's recognized that. He's gone top quite a few times here, but unfortunately, Jord walking into the jungle without any vision is going to get shut down, unfortunately, by your boy J Money, claiming that big gold bounty over to the jungler.
Yeah, Jord's a very strong, like he's strong right now, but not strong enough to be walking into the jungle like that.
Nah, you gotta do the Nemesis thing where you QW every bush before you walk into it. Just spend all your mana on all the bushes, make sure there's no one there. Oh, Rek'Sai here as well, though. A little bit of a skirmish could be breaking out here in the bot side. Urgot caught between two people. Thresh does go ahead and flay away. Throws the exhaust as well. Very premeditary, and they're going to take advantage of it. That's a double engage from the Rel there. Hits the Rel ultimate as well. The box goes down, but it might not matter in this fight. Exhaust coming out onto the Galio. They're going to be able to pick him up as well. A double kill for Malton, and that's going to claim them the third dragon of the game. What we're seeing here, right? We're seeing the strength of this Rel being able to find these engages. Thresh had to flay away the Urgot, so that gives the Rel an opportunity to WR into just a huge team there. Really good engage there from Buffalo Barrage, layering in the exhaust on the Galio for the slow as well to be able to pick up that second kill. So super well played by the support in that scenario.
I think if you're Bilgewater here, kind of come to terms with the fact that maybe these team fights aren't going the way we want them to, and you got to start putting some resources on this Fiora.
You need to get. Yeah, for sure. I actually think they could have definitely contested that with the Sivir rotating up if they wanted to, but they're gonna go ahead and give away the Rick Herald here to your boy J Money.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just let them take
I am as well. Yeah, I feel like that was a one team fight for them very quickly. Thresh is up here in the top side, has the lantern down for the shield, will not hit the hook with a great flash. It's Malton there, but that is going to get the flash from the top laner, and they might be looking to dive as well. Viego trying to hit the stun, does not. They should back off as both this Rek'Sai and this Rel are rotating up to the top side.
Common Ghost, you are right. That's actually crazy. Asian Fool has 100% of kill.
Wow, you're right. 10 assists. 10 assists to 10 kills.
Everywhere he is, crazy. Action happens.
Yeah, what can you say? What I can say is this Viego might have been a little bit overzealous with that Rift Herald hit. We'll be able to get away from the moment of TP coming in to the top side. The Galio trying to find a flank, but he's going to be flanked himself. Sivir going to be able to spell shield the taunt. He got it perfectly. The sun coming in from the Viego. Going to buy a little bit of time. Has to unstoppable out. Burn that ultimate. That was a 5v4 that actually went the way of the 4 that time around. Luckily, they were able to just layer their abilities nicely.
Yeah, and Jord's at split pushing bot lane too. They're gonna get that turret. But Arcane Havoc, Timmy are probably gonna get this mid turret. trying to do.
Yep, should be one turret for one turret, I would imagine. Tristana famously pushing turrets down pretty quickly. Now, the problem, right? The Rek'Sai is going to start to fall off.
Yes.
Vhagar Sivir is going to be your late game insurance policy, for sure. And the Rek'Sai is going to have to be a frontline kind of nuisance, knocking up priority targets at the correct times, dodging those Galio taunts with the R, using Queen's Wrath incredibly effectively. But I am worried now that this Fiora and Tristana should be able to scale super well, and Tristana can kind of get on top of this Vhagar, get on top of this Sivir, and they could be in a similar situation to last game. Luckily, though, you've got a giant enemy crab in the top lane. That's 5-1. 2 items completed. Anti-heal already on deck. He's looking fearsome.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Next objective is... I don't know how to tell in spectator mode.
Next objective spawning. So Otacon currently on the map, of course. Next objective is going to be the Dragon in 1 minute 50 seconds, followed by the Baron Nashor in 4 minutes and 5 seconds. You have to click OEM. Ooh, get big hook there from Tahala out of the Rek'Sai. Not followed up on it. Didn't know where the rest of the team was. I get that. The Rel gonna do gank here in the top side of the map. Buffalo Barrage. Time to take out Legend. Will be able to, luckily. Mawilton dominating. Definitely asserting the dominance here in the top lane.
What time are you at right now?
21-28? 21-29?
Okay.
21-30?
We have a little
TP
fight
coming in.
Why do we go for this objective when people are alive? I hate this.
More importantly, why are we sticking around on the blue side? Hemi does not have TP and is not able to join this fight. We saw a TP come in from the enemy team. We should be far away from this objective, but it looks like they're trying to fight it. Hook from Tahala goes wide. The TP coming in from Legend. The call is to fight this definitely. The smite comes through. Tahala once again, unfortunately, not landing the hook. They should just be able to peel away, and that's a TP expended and a lot of time wasted here in the top side.
Yeah, red team gets away with that. I mean, I guess blue team didn't have... Bilgewater couldn't really fight them in that situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bilgewater just like kind of stood around and watched them take the objective.
Yeah, they
rather
sat
than
there
going and setting up this. Yeah, right. Instead of going and setting up this dragon, we could have already had wards in this entire bot side jungle. We already could have been having them walk into us, which they are doing right now, to their credit. The Viego stun coming through as Buffalo Barrage is trying to get some wards here. Will
Very nice CC
has to
change.
flash away. Yep, W's away as well will not go down.
Oh,
the knockup comes in from Matt on the Rek'Sai. Wait for it on a killing spree, taking out the Thresh as well. Himi with the 3-man knockup on the Galio. They're trying to free fire here in the back, but Himi going down, unfortunately. Will get the shutdown onto the Rel. Flash in from Vhagar. Will hit the stun on the Tristana. It's Asian out Tristana. Great flash stun there from Jord. That's going to be sole point. And it's looking like Bandle City is setting themselves up pretty well to try to be the winners of this game.
Yeah, they're kind of running away with this game the same way Bilgewater ran away with the last one. Red side supremacy. That last pick is very important.
Urgot just shredding this turret. Absolutely annihilating it.
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't pick the Urgot last game. Maybe the Kale is just a terrible matchup for it.
Posts when Kale's ranged auto attacks, maybe. Early on, I'm sure it's Urgot favored, right?
You think so?
I would think so. I don't know. Just 3 levels down. When did this happen, Himi? What happened here? Jord level 16 already. One of those is from Rod of Ages, so only 2 natural levels up.
Yeah, but this I mean, he's got tons and tons of CS on him. That's where
getting to see some Galio. Yeah. Got to see some Galio jungle action. Should be coming soon to a Chemtech game near you. Trying to spot out the rotations here. Matt really is the unsung hero of this game. Not 100% KP anymore, but he's been involved in so much of this fighting.
Yeah, between
really
him
played
and
this well.
Buffalo Barrage, they've been
Yeah.
there for they're setting up everything. Buffalo Barrage ate like a million, like all of their CC in that last fight to start with. So they didn't have anything when the fight began. They just rolled them because of it.
Yeah. I will say all this team needs, if we get one big Viego reset fight, I think they could turn it around. They've got to get on those priority targets first, though. Got to get on Jord. Got to get on this Sivir. Wait for it. Still untouched in this game. I will exhibit some bias here. I can't afford this 10k channel points. It was on a loan. Edgar, I'm so sorry. I can't give it back. Don't hunt me down, please.
Which one did you predict for?
I predicted that Bilgewater would take this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your channel points are...
They're in
right
jeopardy.
now they don't look good. Yeah, in jeopardy.
No, they're in heavy jeopardy.
We'll have to see.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no, Boy J Money
caught
didn't
out.
see it coming, but he's gonna get caught out. That's gonna be a Baron over to the other side. They'll try to get this return kill onto the Urgot in the bot side of the map. Flash away, but it might not be. Exhaust coming through as well. The hook will happen. A shutdown onto Fiora. Not too bad for him. Probably would have preferred it on the Tristana.
Jimmy Neutron coming in here. I don't know what you're gonna do, buddy.
I don't know, Himmy. Just push that mid wave, please. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Rel has been huge this game. Buffalo Barrage really showing up on this Rel, being able to protect this Sivir. Now the Baron's gone over, your only really way back into this game, I think, is probably get a pick into Elder Dragon fight, potentially. Your waves are still pretty pushed, so they're not in danger of their base being taken. So I'd like to see some good ward coverage, like personal ward coverage of their own jungle, and then just try to catch a rotation or something.
Yeah, I mean, they could, instead of fighting at this dragon, if they still don't feel strong enough, let your Tristana and Fiora just push lanes. And then
Absolutely.
catch out whoever's going to meet them. Have your jungler and the rest of your team in the middle.
I actually love that. I think that is a really good macro call, because I think the way that you do win this game is through Elder Dragon. So I think giving them this Hextech soul does not matter as much as you potentially getting the Elder Dragon to win the game. But I might be wrong on that. But I like the push strategy, especially because you need levels on this Fiora and Tristana. You need gold on this Fiora and Tristana.
Oh.
Speaking of which, the Fiora flashing in aggressively. Urgot misses the ultimate, but it doesn't matter. Malilton still taking out Legend in the top side. Flash away here from Wait For It, has to expend the ultimate as well. They're fighting all over the map. Jord caught out as well. These rotations were not what they wanted, but Zahala not able to connect with the hook.
But
Jord will be able to meet back up with his team. He's out of there.
Think about Molten pushing top lane. Threatening
Yep, this turret's gonna be going down. Going in, but unfortunately not able to protect Tristana. Arcane Havoc taking out Malilton. This
Arcane
dragon
Havoc
is
not
still...
at the dragon fight.
Yeah, it still looks like it's trying to be fought, even with Arcane Havoc not there. Zahala does not land the hook. They might just try to steal with the Viego ultimate. We'll have to see if it can happen. Galio flash
Galio's in
in.
there.
Red team taking out the dragon, will get the soul, and they're just handing him kills at this point. The lantern is there, but not clickable through the 4 members. That is going to be another fight for Bandle City alongside the Dragon Soul.
How many Veigar stacks? Would you mind checking for me?
Oh yeah, I got you. Give me 1 sec. Let me pull up this Veigar here. Jordan's got 316 stacks currently.
That's a lot
His
of
Qs
stacks.
are hitting. His Qs are hitting. Dangerous Hook, you obviously did not watch last game. Let me tell you that much.
Yeah. I think both top laners have played very well. Last game was Bilgewater top laner popping off. This game it happens to be Bandle City top laner.
Yep.
Although Legend was so close to winning that fight as this game goes on.
I know. That one section of the game where Matt gained top like 3 times in a row was so impactful in this game. So impactful. So Matt recognizing that is the lane that he needs to focus, I think high praise to this Rek'Sai.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of high praise to this Rek'Sai, getting a big knockup, but might have gone a little bit too far here. Is able to ultimate over the wall with the burrow, but there's a fight on the other side. Jordan on a killing spree, able to take down the Thresh. That's going to be another pickup for Asian Fool. He thought he was baited, but he was baiting them the entire time. 3 kills. That might just be the end of the game.
Well, I know
man.
Bandle City is having a great time right now. They've been craving this win.
Bandle City having the time of their lives as they rip 10k channel points away from my cold dead hands. They're going to go up, make sure they get into this Nexus, and they are going to even out the series at 1-1. We're going to a game 3.
Wow. What a game.
That was crazy.
Yeah, Molten carrying his team with the damage.
Yeah.
At least
Mountain
damage-wise.
doing well. Jord doing well. Wait for it. Untouchable, not dying at all. Well played there from Bandle City. Now, they had to make the adjustment this game. Let's see what the adjustment is on the other side. What does Bilgewater have to do to get in this one?
Alright, it's 1-1. Let's fix up this little text here. Alright, I got some suggestions about how we could improve this the color of this stuff.
Jackie, don't let chat bully you. What you want?
Jump in our team call? I don't know.
What? Who said that?
Himmy wants me to jump in his team call. Oh, it's about a sub.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh, can you? I'll hold it. No, because you can't hear me with the stream up. Can you mute your stream so they can't hear you? Because we don't want them to obviously hear about a sub situation, right? Or you can send me and I can relay it.
Let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna type in your chat.
Okay. Because yeah, I don't want to give away their trade secrets they're cooking up over there with a sub mid series.
Yeah.
I wonder who for. I can see who for. Oh no.
Okay. Okay, so I'll put this in our we haven't had like a last minute sub in a while, honestly.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm not sure if you have the people vote on it or
I think we always post it and we see if
anybody is available to do so.
yeah.
Yeah, because mid series it's rough. Let's not make assumptions in chat. We don't know what's going on yet. I do have confirmation on what happened with the situation as well, Jackie, if you do not yet.
Okay. I know. I mean, we know what happened. I wouldn't worry about saying why. In the cast. Okay. So it looks like they have 2 options for an E-sub that's been approved.
Nice.
Last minute. Whichever one of these options they want, they can have.
Jackie, you throw your name in for consideration? The Jack Fox top lane?
You know what? Actually, my top lane might be equivalent.
Ah, there you go!
Because that's... I don't think, I don't know, I have that in the stream and everything. It's tough. A top is not a lane I play.
Give me one moment. I will be right back.
Alright, let me get their sub in there. Looks like they're gonna be getting Hockey Boys for Legend. So this sucks that they needed a last minute sub. Let's see. Edgar Allan offering to play top lane for them. Yeah, if you had the game installed, I think that would be... I would consider that as a sub, but... a little tough if you don't have it. Oh god, what did Hockey Boys change his name to? Discord.
Edgar, no one wants you to reinstall League. Don't do that to yourself.
Okay,
So we got Hockey Boys?
We do. We got Hockey Boys.
Let's go, Hockey Boy.
You just gotta get him in there. We'll drag you.
Hockey Boys, thank you for the assistance in keeping this stream alive. Meanwhile, something in my house smells like it's burning, and I can't figure out what it is.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, indeed. I have no idea. Is it my computer? I hope not.
Does Bandle City know? Let's make sure that Bandle City knows. So Hockey Boys is approved, but does he know?
That's a rather important aspect of it, isn't it?
A little bit, a little bit. Let's make sure. Hockey Boys.
They were getting a son.
We may need Edgar to reinstall after all.
All right, Jackie, I lit a candle so that at least if my house burns down, I have something to blame it on for the insurance.
Wait. Oh, is that how it works? Do you get the insurance
I have
money?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm sure I would get insurance money if I didn't know what it was more, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Most likely. Yeah. This is now the darkest timeline. Is Edgar reinstalling? What's going on?
Oh, I'm getting ready to a game. Maybe they figured it out here.
Oh.
Hockey Boys is in the lobby. Okay, so they're getting
Oh,
him.
we're good.
Let's get
No
you in
problem.
here.
I'm already in here. We're good.
Perfect. All right, let me drag Hockey Boys in. Where is he?
All right. Who gets to call coin flip? And is there a loss of bans for this sub or no?
Who calls the coin flip? I don't know. I think it's whoever just won, right? So it
It's
should
whoever
be
won.
Bandle
Okay,
City.
so Bandle City gets to call it.
Yeah. What?
Bandle City, what do you want? Heads or tails? Grant confirms it's whoever lost.
It's whoever lost.
Bilgewater, who do
All
you
right.
want? Heads or tails?
Arcane Havoc, not this.
Let's go. My tax refund just came back, $1,300. Take that. Big pocket. The Hala says heads.
Sahala says heads. He told you heads.
He said heads in the Twitch chat.
Okay. Whatever the first one is not the one we use.
Oh, side select is already done, apparently.
Oh.
They did it internally.
Okay. You know what? Sure. Oh, I totally thought Booze Bash Bystander was Cameron's, Alright, we're gonna take him on an adventure.
How could you deprive the people of their coin flip action, too, Raw? That's crazy.
I don't know if I can't drag him because I have his mode on or whatever. They're an in-house. That's like, it's not ideal, but it's... Oh, here we go. Got him there. He's going on a little adventure. He made it to Bilgewater.
As long as he makes it there eventually, right?
He went on a world tour.
He was on the boat. It just didn't depart to the correct place originally.
Okay, we have Demacian subs. I think you can technically take away one of these bans, so...
So it's 4 bans for Bandle or for Bilgewater.
Yeah, it should be their first...
Now, me personally, I do appreciate the fact that we have a Melio bot in.
I think that first ban is supposed to be the one that's...
Gone.
We will no ban second? Oh. Okay.
Or, do you have the draft?
Yes.
You have it pulled up
Nice.
for me. Thank you. Perfect. I
Is this room?
appreciate it. Yep, we're good.
I don't think you get
All
to
right.
choose which round it's in.
The Demacian subs keeping their same band so far. Not wanting It's Asian Fool on that Udyr, not wanting Jord on that Hui, and I would imagine we're going to see the same last band here. Bandle City picking up a new band this time, taking out the Viego. Now, Jackie, game 3. 2 teams that desperately need a win here. What do you think the adaptation is from the Demacian subs?
From the Demacian subs and the Bandle City Doms.
Yeah.
I think let's look at like last draft. We can talk about it. Bilgewater needs... They need their AD carry to be strong. They need
Yeah,
their
be
laners to
alive,
be
right?
strong. They need their AD carry to follow up when they're trying to make plays. There's 2 times at least where their support and jungler were like making plays and Tristana was doo-doo-doo touching the minion wave.
Yeah.
So if he follows up with those plays and gets ahead, they need him to be a menace if they're gonna play around bot side like they did again. I don't think they played well. Now they have this sub top laner.
Yeah, what's Hockey gonna bring out for us? The Ornn immediately into the Urgot. I like this. I mean, this is an okay Ornn matchup from what I remember because you can just unstoppable the Urgot dash. It's not too bad. I am surprised that the Urgot got through though.
Yeah, the Urgot. I feel like if I was Demacia and I just saw how that Urgot played, I'd be like, maybe we don't want that again.
No one on the enemy team anymore, actually. Fun fact. Sivir pickup as well. Jinx going to be the answer from Bandle City this time. The Sivir was taken away, so we go for the Jinx instead for wait for it. Looks like he just wants to play his scaling 80 carries, but the Rek'Sai going to make a return performance for Bandle City. That one is going to be really fun to watch. We saw Matt kind of go crazy on that game too.
That we did.
Going to be a bit harder though. We already see 2 targets that are pretty tricky for Rek'Sai to get onto effectively. Sivir being able to spell shield Rek'Sai's initial engage, and then Ornn, of course, being able to go unstoppable and dodge that knockup. Malzahar pick. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. They lose the ban because they have the sub, so instead they said, we're just going to pick it ourselves. Jordan, get off the Malzahar. It's Himmy's turn.
Not that I don't like Jord's Malzahar, but I think Jord is very good at many champions, and Malzahar is like it's not gonna let him reach his potential as a player. Kind of like what you were saying about the Fizz before. I want to see him on the Veigar again. The cages were beautiful. Just watch where you're going. Don't walk where you can't see.
Yeah.
But of course, hindsight's 2020. I want to see him on like Diana, Veigar, these like carry champs because he is a good player and he should be carrying his team. They ban out the Fizz. I don't know if I would ever play Fizz into Sivir or in Malzahar. Oh, they don't ban the Fizz. I would let him pick the Fizz if he's willing to pick that Fizz. Personally here.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement with you, Jackie. If they want the Fizz, give them the Fizz. I mean, it's going to be so hard into a Sivir, Malzahar, Ornn to do anything of value. Lulu Zillion Band, Nautilus picked up here. Going to be looking a little bit different on that front. They want the engage this time. Go get a B4 here. They've got a lot of opportunity. Rel gonna be picked again. This is incredibly interesting. So Nautilus generally considered a Rel counter. So it will be interesting to see if this Rel can perform in a similar way. Similarly to Thresh, Nautilus has a lot of tools that stop Rel's engage in her tracks. So we're going to see if this execution can happen in order to make this Rel less effective than she was last game. But Victor going to be the pickup. They needed some AP, and they went with him in the mid lane. All right, Jackie, my baby went to sleep, so you're gonna have to provide all the hype, play-by-play moments for this upcoming game. Get ready.
Aw. Alright, we got the full team comps out here.
Ooh, Jarvan.
I like this Jarvan.
I like
I
it
love
too.
the amount of CC they got going here. A little bit lacking in damage, potentially. Because they only have Sivir, Malzahar. Both of them
Yeah,
are capable of providing, like, tons and tons of damage, but... it
definitely
could be a
went
little
more
tough.
for the beef this game, I
Yeah.
would say, than they did the damage numbers.
I like Bandle City's comp because they have a nice mix of CC and damage. Like, these are... We got the Bruisers, which have CC and damage, and then Jinx and Victor. So I'm leaning towards Bandle City comp a little bit. I'm also a big Jinx and Rel enjoyer. But
Yeah,
uh,
I just love this Jarvan pick, right? It's really good into the Jinx. It's really good into the Victor. You can interrupt the Rel in a similar way that Nautilus
Yes.
can. Fairly good into Rek'Sai as well, I would say. She can't burrow out
Shall I
of
turn in my
the
badge
cage
and
when you
rifle
put
as
her in it.
well?
yeah, from
It's-
my
I-
experience, I think if this Jarvan just dives the 80 carry in the backline over and over again,
Yeah, and you have
Nothing
supported
they can
dive too because you have Ornn Nautilus, right? So Ornn can ult the backline, Nautilus can ult the backline, and then Jarvan gets his EQ combo for free, EQ Cataclysm. It just seems really good. But I'm interested to see. I think both team comps definitely a lot more comprehensive this game than we've seen in the first two.
I strongly agree.
One last gamble, Jackie. How do you feel about it?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to watch this game happen. I'm looking forward to it.
Well,
Somebody made a
I
little
think you
mistake.
just spoke that into existence.
One day. Surely we'll get.
One day we will watch this game. Eventually.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Arts can shed light on our... The warrior spirit is never broken.
What did you mess up, Asian Fool? Care to elaborate?
Clarity.
Tell us
Oh,
about
the
your mess
draft.
up.
That's fine.
Let's see.
Oh, you picked Vi. No problem. Got a pop-up ad. League of Legends video game lawsuit.
Uh-oh.
Have you played League of Legends excessively and suffered physical or mental health issues? Check
Every
eligibility
player
for
ever-
compensation.
Ah. That's like one person who was so angry about like losing to BS that they quit League, became a lawyer, and now years later, they're like, alright, it's time to sue.
I'll beat it out of you.
Oh my gosh. I mean, how do you include mental health issues in that? I'm pretty sure every League player at some point has suffered some kind of mental ailment from League of Legends.
Yeah.
The weak fear the shadows.
Fear controls them.
All right. I lost 10k, so you got to put 20k down, right? That's how it works. Got to win it back. That's brilliant.
Oh, did somebody start the poll? Very nice.
Looks like it.
If I had channel points, I'd probably put them on Bilgewater.
I think it's closer this game than it has been the other two for sure. But I think Bilgewater's
Yes.
comp is really good.
Yeah, I like this Bilgewater comp. Malzahar, the only real ult target, he's either gonna get caught up in the Rel, or he can maybe get this Rek'Sai when he goes in on him, in theory, Rek'Sai
Right.
or Urgot. But he's never gonna be close enough to ult these like actual carry champs.
Yeah, I don't think that
Yeah.
matters as much though because we have so much dive that you don't really need the Malzahar ult to go on him. Mostly, like you just
Yeah.
Malzahar ult Urgot for peel, I think,
Yeah.
and to make sure the Urgot can't interrupt the dive, maybe.
Yeah, I do think the Sivir has a lot of people she can auto attack. Like she should be able to auto Rel and Urgot
yeah.
easily. So whoever, I think this game is whoever plays the front to back better.
I think so too. I mean, both team comps, I think, not incredibly difficult to execute from a team fight perspective. The Rek'Sai obviously going to be difficult, but Matt showed he could do it last game. So
Yes,
I think these team fights should definitely be the defining thing here, and I'm interested to see what happens. We also could see a Sivir ulti in on like a Nautilus or a Jarvan engage, and really take advantage of that as well. So we'll see. I'm very interested. Chat, how are we feeling about it? Have we been enjoying this series? Have we been enjoying this booze bash so far? Jack Fox, how's your team doing?
Oh
no, that's not an answer.
No. My team's good. I think we might not have like the wins. We haven't won an actual like we've won a single game, but we haven't won like a whole like match, best of 3.
Yeah.
But the vibes are there, which is the first step to getting there.
So that must be a caster curse because we're in the same boat right now over in Freljord. haven't won a match, but the vibes are great.
Yeah, we're having great vibes. We're team practice and we're trying to make work together. There's a chance we're either gonna be 3rd, 4th, or 5th place, depending on how the bracket ends up. So we might be if we end up in that best of 5 for elimination, I think it'll be a banger, and I think that's something fun to look forward to.
That is a really cool idea.
Yeah.
One team gets eliminated via best of 5 before the playoffs.
Yeah, I think I don't remember. I think it was Chase who brought that up. It might not. That might be wrong. But if it was him, I think that was whoever brought it up. It was a great idea. I think it was Chase.
More best of 5s I'm always down for. Give me as many as we can.
I would make every playoff game a best of 5 if we could.
Me too.
Not everybody's willing to do that, so it is what it is.
Nah, people have weak mentalities. They need to sign up for that lawsuit, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the lawsuit.
People just have things to do. They have things to do. It's so unfortunate. Oh man, we're in game, huh?
This will be like right around here.
Skin check. Everybody has a skin in this game. Last game we had no skin on Arcane Havoc, but this time rocking the Solar Eclipse Sivir.
Oh, that's a nice skin. I have that skin. Love that skin. Oh, we are
My client is acting normal this time, so I'm getting the speed all the way up.
Great. Scoreboard. Oh, good night, Arcane Havoc.
We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh, got a little scuffle going on here.
of an
Minions
early
have
exchange.
spawned.
Well, looks like Bilgewater here got a nice deep ward. Oh, not that deep.
Bro, come on.
What's-
Always with the pauses.
Yeah, what's going on there? I'm glad you appreciate my bar game, Charlotte. I took the advice of my teammate. We got Comic Sans in the bar game. I made a League of Legends color swapped the icon. I've never seen somebody use the highlight my message feature. Pretty cool.
Oh, we're back. We're so back.
We are back. Jarvis, unpause. Oh, Timmy Neutron.
Whoa.
Really low in that.
Ooh,
Hook lands on
big
the
hook
Buffalo
there.
Barrage.
That was a crazy hook from Buffalo, or onto Buffalo rather,
Is your
from
kick
Sahala.
It's good.
Yeah, it just kicked out of it. We're good.
Oh yeah, it's these icons.
Now, unfortunately, this Nautilus is a Nautilus support. We'd really like to see this one be elsewhere, but we'll have to make do, unfortunately.
Oh, instead of the Nautilus mid? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, not everybody's as adventurous as you. I'll say that. So you did
Adventurous
very well.
is certainly a word for it. Certainly a word for it. I used the same skin. We're both on Crystal, the Crystal Indomitus skin. It's a good one.
That's a very nice skin.
Yeah, big fan. We're gonna see Jarvan, a jungler that really likes to engage in the early game pretty much as Rek'Sai does. Been more adapted to the full clear meta that's happening right now. So interested to see how this Jarvan ends up pathing, but the Rek'Sai is already going to path it down here into the bot side. An immediate hook there. Going to be able to get the flash, but the exhaust coming through. Going to get the snow from Buffalo Barrage on the enemy AD carry. It is still 3v2. But look at the Rek'Sai's health. Might be able to go down here. Oh, the little bit of a heal gonna save the Rek'Sai. Just one kill. There's kill in the mid lane as well. Jordan killing Timmy Neutron in the solo kill. Oh man, that Victor getting an early kill on the Malzahar could be very impactful. Oh my god, but the sub hockey boys going in here, getting that big grass brittle proc.
Bilgewater takes a nice little lead. They're up almost, I guess, they're up like 0.7. What's up, Sword?
Yeah, he's gonna get a double scuttle and just greeting Jordan on the way through.
Yeah. But
Give him a nice little wave. Oh, Jaboy gets a return gank here, though. Jordan is stepping up pretty far on no mana.
yeah, he's living a little dangerously.
No
Doesn't
mana,
have
no flash. I would
He's
go
cooked.
right now. Yeah,
Yep.
Jaboy's going in now. The
Silence.
silence does land. The knockup lands as well. Slow from the Jarvan shield. They should be able to pick this one up. They are
He's
not
done a
going
damage.
to. No damage from the Malzahar coming out early there. Yeah.
Yeah, Jarvan had
And
flash,
now-
he probably
oh.
could have auto him.
Malzahar, you gotta get out of there right now. This Rek'Sai is coming in hot. Coming in to try to claim this kill. There's gotta be really good peel from the Jarvan. The teleport comes through in the mid lane as well. Gonna be able to catch most of that wave. Malzahar will be able to walk away. But that was a pretty dicey situation there.
Looks like Hockey Boys is getting a little bit bullied top after this emergency sub, but it's still relatively even, so good for him.
Yeah, not too bad so
Holding it down.
far.
Oh.
Could get much worse,
Maybe I
depending on
switched
how that trade goes.
Yeah, if he loses this wave somehow, that'd be terrible for him, but looks like
Yeah, he should get the majority of this, luckily. His Jarvan is also there hovering, so if there is a dive coming out from Zergoth, the Jarvan should be able to cover. Might actually come in for a gank. Oh, that Q's gonna run Hockey Boys out of mana, though, so it might be a little bit dicey. Zergoth's gonna go in for the dive, hit the stun on the turret, will hit it. Oh, the flash goes over, and there's no Q available, so there's no knock-up here for a moment. He should get it back in about 6 seconds. We'll see if the follow can happen in this long top lane here. Jarvan is not gonna get him, unfortunately, and that is going to mean it is a 1-for-0. Hockey Boys going down in the top side of the map. A lot of fighting happening here on the bot side and in the mid lane, however. Victor ultimate going down on the Himi Neutron. Himi should be able to get away from it barely. Rek'Sai is here in the bot side of the map as well, but Jinx is very low. We gotta be careful. The root comes through from the Nautilus onto the Sivir. The Sivir is gonna turn onto the Jinx. Jinx able to barrier away. Sivir trying to get some return damage onto the Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai will pick it up. Nautilus is able to get the kill. Luckily, Comet almost killing Himi in the mid lane here. Jinx incredibly low. George will be able to take Himi out with that Comet, proccing a little bit of the Malzahar burn, or rather the Jord burn. And oh my god, the Jinx lives. Wait for it. Barely living in that fight. The Nautilus picked up 1 kill, but wasn't able to secure the second.
this is definitely pent-up gamer energy. This whole
Man,
game.
fighting everywhere.
Game 3 is crazy. Also, past 2 games, the team who has won the feats has lost the game.
Yeah.
Bilgewater did just win the feats, and they might have just secured themselves a loss.
You're 80. You're 80.
80%. Right. Yeah.
80% win rate stat. Not looking good right now.
It's not.
It was actually Bandle City that secured the feat.
Oh, was it?
Not Bilgewater. Yeah.
Bandle City.
Bandle City on the
Oh,
blue side.
they're on the
right?
left. I haven't fixed that.
Ooh, my gosh. Malison with a huge play there on the Hockey Boys. And it looks like they're trying to take this dragon. Nautilus having to flash away to Hala. Burning Exhaust, burning Flash as well. Flash from the Rel in response. Buffalo Barrage getting back over the wall. They should be able to get this dragon unless Rek'Sai has something to do with it. Rek'Sai get a walk away from it. They should be able to secure it. Red team taking the first dragon of the game despite being down. And Jord is on a killing spree mid lane. He's showing this Malzahar who's boss. This is what we're talking about, by the way, Jack. You gotta get Jordan on these picks. You gotta get him on these champions that really can take advantage of them like this.
I agree. I strongly agree. I love seeing Jordan carry mid laner like this. I think
Yes.
Victor's a great champ. We love our little arcane twink boy.
Yeah, even playing the twink skin right now as well.
Oh yeah.
Good job, Jordan.
Good job, Jordan.
A lot of time investment here from the boy Jim. Luckily, he's still up on the CS, and the engage will happen. Himi able to land it into the Cataclysm from Jarvan, but the Nautilus hook was a bit too early. Can't land the slow either. No auto attack. Double knockup from Rek'Sai. This is going from bad to worse. Nautilus does land onto Victor. Really good find from Tahala there. Will allow the shutdown to occur. Malzahar is incredibly low. Has to get out. Nautilus trying to do everything that he can, but he's going to fall as well. Most likely might be able to get away, actually, unless the Rel is able to pick the stun. He will get away. So that's actually a positive trade there for Bilgewater, picking up the shutdown to go on to Jaboy J-Mud.
Wow.
Ooh, Jinx
Such a-
ultimate almost landing
comes
onto
Sivir.
Nautilus there. The root does come through onto the Rel. The Rek'Sai is going to be able to go down. Arcane Havoc getting the kill counter on that one, and the Rel is in a rough spot as well. The auto attack reset from the Sivir. Sivir ults as well, but not able to pick it up. We'll just be able to clear the wave. A big kill there onto Arcane Havoc. He did have to expend Flash for it. That's going to get him some gold early into this game. He's only down 4 CS. He's dead. He's died twice, and he's even on CS. That's pretty good.
Bandle City is definitely making the lead a little bit bigger. We're at a 2k guild lead right now. They're missing that dragon. I guess it's still anyone's game, obviously. They have speed, and they have a small gold lead. Can't kill them.
Yeah, the saving grace is going to be the Sivir scaling with ornaments. If Hockey Boys can get to that point, but Hockey Boys might be caught out a little bit here. Again, in the top lane as a dive comes through on the bot side of the map. Jinx in trouble here. Nautilus tanking the turret shots that he had to there. It will be a 1-for-0. Dive going successfully. Urgot getting shut down as well in the top lane there. Jarvan coming in. Wait for it. Took out Arcane Havoc finally. The Ornal does come through. Ornn going to be able to back away slowly. Jarvan getting exhausted. It's Asian Fool diving onto him with the Rek'Sai. The Void Mother is going strong here. 4-2-1. Jarvan still trying to get away here. A TP. What a flash. What a flash from the Jarvan. It will unfortunately not matter. Jord with the cleanup. And Malzahar TPing into a doomed situation. Going to fall as well. A double kill for Jord. 6-1 on the victor.
Ooh, that TP was well intended, but a little too late.
I mean, Jackie. I need to direct your eyes away from the mid lane CS discrepancy. I can't. I don't want anyone.
Wow. What even?
I don't want anyone to look at that. It's just. It is so rough. Hemi is in an incredibly difficult spot right now. No gold.
Yes.
How do you even come back? Like, you just have to side lane the entire game, right? Like, the whole game. You can't do anything else.
You still have your
Oh,
R.
the Urgot snipe onto the Orb. Taking out Hockey Boys again. A well-intentioned sub, but unfortunately, the punching bag of this game so far. Ooh, big spell shield from the Sivir, but still going to get stunned up by the Q on Rel. Has to burn ultimate to get away. Unfortunately, Arcane Havoc will be without on the hunt for a couple minutes. I think the bright spot that they have this game so far is the fact that the Sivir is up in CS, about 30 CS. That's really good. That is someone you want your gold on for sure. Your Jarvan not playing too bad either. We've seen some really clean combos / flash away. So your boy J Money playing on point right now. Jarvan in a good spot, but unfortunately, Hemi Neutron once again gonna get taken out here. Dropping down to 0-6 in the Dragon Pit without a recourse. Good hook away from Tahala, but that's going to be a Dragon going the other way. Now, they won't be getting Soul anytime soon, luckily, because of that first Dragon take, but definitely a little bit scary. Jord forcing a flash from Tahala, respecting the damage that could come out from that Victor. Man, you gotta get on this Victor in fights. Don't, like, how are you gonna do that? It's so hard. You have to get on him with Jarvan specifically, but if Jarvan is driving the Victor, then wait for it. It's free firing in the back line. You gotta just get a Dream Ornn ultimate, I think. Dream Nautilus ultimate. Jord throwing the R, forcing the barrier out from Arcane Havoc. Ooh, big hook from Tahala here, though. There's two members coming in. Hits the knockup. The Cataclysm unfortunately flashed away from the Ornn ultimate getting burned as well, but nobody's there to follow up. The Ornn will get... Oh, the shutdown went on to Sivir. That's fantastic for them. The Ornn is under turret and will get taken out. That is a positive trade for them, especially with Buffalo Barrage getting the kill credit. But with the Urgot here, into the double knockup, into the double fear, the Urgot and the Rek'Sai are just too much for him, taking out the entire team with that CC chain. It's looking all Bandle City right now.
I know they were down a man, but I think you had to ban that Urgot after last game.
I think so too. The Rek'Sai performing incredibly well as well. Hemi at this point walking back into lane just to walk back to the fountain seemingly. Luckily for him, wait for it, missing that skill shot on the Jinx, but the Rek'Sai doesn't really need to hit any of those to kill you here. Take the entire topside jungle and take that kill as consolation.
think Bandle City realized after game 2, they said, wait, we found a comp that works, let's do that shit again.
Really, it doesn't matter if they have the Sivir, they just go to another scaling ADC, they have the Rel, the Victor's incredibly strong here, it's so hard. I think you have to ban the Urgot from this man Mountain.
Yeah. The Urgot's crazy. This Rek'Sai is insane, actually.
Luckily, I mean, look at this. Bilgewater's still trying to make plays. Unfortunately, the flag and drag does not hit the Rek'Sai, but the Rek'Sai is still going to be in between a rock and a hard place. That being Ornn and Jarvan 4. Rift Herald coming up. This is a good timing for it as well. Oh, hits the Cataclysm on the Urgot, forces the flash away from Urgot. Rel and Jinx are here on the... Ooh, look at Tahala with the cancel on the Rel W. Excellent cancel there. Unfortunately, cannot cancel the ultimate. Malton on a rampage, hitting the ultimate. The Jinx is going to be able to free fire and get resets here on the back line. The ultimate comes through onto Malton, but they don't have the damage to clean him up. The Jinx is free firing on the back line, and double kill for Wait For It. They started that fight so disadvantaged, and all it took was Rel and Jinx walking up, and it was completely shifted the other way.
Yeah, I thought they might have had a chance there.
Me too. They started it so good. And Tahala, he did his job. He canceled the Rel engage, and it's just too far behind at this point. It's too much.
Yeah, this is like. I hope. Hopefully, Bilgewater's not successful with the loss of their members. But if they are, it might like just to preserve mental for next game. It might be for next time they play. Or I'm sure surrender vote here. I hope they are still willing to try, but it's not.
I mean, we're seeing them willing to try right now, right? They're doing what they can. Their grouping is 4 and walking around the map as much as possible. This Malzahar has to split push. He just has no goal. He's not even a first item right now. So you have to have him on a side lane. So you have to group his 4, and you have to try to maybe find picks on rotation. But that would require you to be able to pretty much perfectly execute on these team members because they're all just so far ahead. 2-0 and 15 on this Rel, by the way. That's crazy.
Holy gamer.
Sit this straight. Sorry, still trying to find out what's burning in my house. I think it was the dishwasher, so it's our current. Oh my gosh, the Victor stun into the Rel ultimate engaged with the Victor ultimate burning him as well. Luckily, they're going to be able to walk away from this one for the time being. The Jinx ultimate will not pick it up, but unfortunately, the Rek'Sai is there. Will get unstoppable. Oh my gosh, Matt is going crazy on this Rek'Sai pick. Another double kill in Jordan's pocket. They can push into the base. They can take the dragon. They just have so many options right now.
Definitely pushing the speed they have.
They certainly are, and can you blame them? They get the inhibitor. They might be looking for more. Rek'Sai going in here. It should... Oh my gosh, it doesn't die before it hits it. That's crazy. The ultimate comes out from Malzahar, or an ultimate as well. They should be able to pick up at least the kill onto its agent pool. Timmy Neutron getting much needed gold into the pocket. Has purchased the Blackfire Torch finally at the 1-item power spike. A little bit of a Hexgate action here. Jarvan going over. They might be trying to pinch here. They do have one member down. They could be able to delay this goal even further. Jordan sitting in the bush, going to be able to do some damage, but it is to the Jarvan. It's fairly tanky at this point. Is W providing him quite a good shield.
He never got the reset. This is kind of...
No. This is kind of dicey. This is kind of dicey, but what makes it not dicey is a Jinx getting a reset immediately in the fight. Gonna walk it forward. The flash it from Hockey Boys. The double knockup with the Jarvan engage. That could be good. Jordan having to flash away, but the stun on Jarvan is gonna make sure the Cataclysm cannot come out here. Jinx getting another reset. Wait For It going crazy here. A double kill. A triple kill for Wait For It. He might get the Sivir too. The 80 carry going insane with the quadra kill. And that one's gonna make it Kurt.
You gotta just push for the end here. I'm surprised Urgot's hitting this top one.
A reverse performance here from Bandle City. They went down game 1 and they kept their mentals strong.
Yeah.
They knew that they had the opportunity to win this series. And by golly, are they taking advantage of it? I mean, we are at a 12k gold differential. They're just playing with their food at this point.
Yeah, I guess respawn timers are a little too short this early. They're 10 to 20 minutes. We're getting the objective. They're making it really hard for Bilgewater to come back.
Jackie, I think this one is one of those ones that you look back on, you kind of count it as a wash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, we had an unfortunate situation. We just need to bounce back from it. Make sure that everyone remains mentally strong, as we were talking about.
Yeah, this is... I hate surrendering. I hate surrendering ranked. But if the whole team, if the vibes aren't there, there's no reason to force your team to stay. Let the vibes reset.
I'm not sure if you knew this, I have had a team surrender in semifinals.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the Mopey situation. We just didn't play out the last game. We surrendered after game 1, I think, actually. I'm pretty sure it was game 1. Crazy. Otacon gonna go down. Not even needed at this point. They'll collect the roses, you know. Make sure their garden is going strong here in the early spring.
Still early spring. At this point, I feel like middle spring.
Mid-spring? Is it full spring?
When did spring start?
I don't know. There's still snow on the ground outside sometimes where I'm at.
It snowed today. Or yesterday.
Exactly. So, like, is it mid-spring? Is it early spring? I don't know.
Side looking for a pick on this orange.
Not able to find it at all. This Malzahar, level 11, really trying to find his place in this game. 4 members strong here on the top side. They could go for a little bit of an engage here. The Silver Ultimate will come out as well as the Orn Ultimate. What an engage there from its Asian pool, stopping the Orn Ultimate onto his back line and the rest of the team. Nautilus is going to be able to hook into Hala, being a little bit of a menace there, but the Rel engage comes through. They're going to pick up one there, and Exhaust coming through as well. The Nautilus is so far into the back line that he can't even see what's happening in the front line. He's going to get taken down as well.
Like keeping those 2 damage dealers away, but it didn't even
And
matter. The rest of the team still like wiped them.
Yeah.
It was just
they still keep. Look at this Urgot just taunting this Malzahar. This poor man just running around in Urgot's path. Urgot can just kill him at any opportunity.
Yeah, that's a big gut.
That is a big Urgot. That is a big victory for Bandle City. Congratulations, winning the set 2-1 and picking up their score here in Boost Bash.
Wow. Those were a couple banger games. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
If the captains or if any one particular player would like to join the caster room to talk about the games, you are free to. We'd love to hear from you guys about what you thought about.
Hey guys.
Hello.
What's up, Wait for it? How you doing, sir?
Doing good.
Good.
These guys were eager for me to come in here. They were hungry. They were hungry for the dub.
Yeah, we saw that. You guys are starving, huh?
Yeah, we ate up tonight.
You ate well tonight.
Down 0-1 with the victory is crazy. Well played.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it was good. It was our approach I think was a little bit different in terms of our team comp. I think there for a while we were in each series we're kind of playing for lane counters, and now we're just like, all right, let's go for a team comp angle, and it worked out.
Yeah, the team comp, it looks like game 2 and 3 you really figured out what you guys are good at.
Yep.
And I think you should keep doing that. It looked great. You guys looked great.
Yeah, very excited. And shout out to Hockey for last minute subbing too.
Yes.
Coming in clutch.
That
thank you,
terrible
Hockey, for that.
situation. But he came in to help.
But yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Our first win.
Yeah,
Looking to next week
congratulations.
to potentially get our second.
Congratulations on the first win. Now, the question I have about that, right? Now that you kind of seemingly discovered your identity, right? Like you played these two games really, really well with this style of team comp. Do you think it's something you see going forward? Or do you think you're never getting Urgot again, so it doesn't matter?
Man, Lemur's not believing in Bandle City, I see.
No, I 100% believe in Bandle City. I just think you guys needed to find your groove. And I think this could have been the turning point where you found your groove.
No, it was. That's definitely something that we're gonna compound on moving forward. We're looking forward to coming up with some more team comps that make it work. And yeah, no, I mean everybody played their role beautifully, in my opinion. At least in the second and third game.
Asian Fool Rek'Sai was a revelation.
Yeah,
me.
is that like a new thing for him? I don't know if I've seen
Um,
at least personally.
I don't know if it's a new thing, but he has some pocket picks that people aren't aware of. So we're hiding those away until we get later in the season, potentially even the playoffs. So
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, all right. Tank Rengar in the playoffs. That's what I'm hearing. I like it.
no, he's been banned from playing Rengar.
Oh
But
yeah,
you guys?
no Rengar
I'm
games
just
allowed.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
No. It's yeah. If the team, I think that's the thing. It's just like we're playing so much for, like again, counters and laning, where we may win in the lane, but then we end up losing terribly in team fights. So I think we're starting to play a little bit more for team fights now.
Yeah, looked
absolutely.
like it.
And I think it worked out really, really well. In those couple of games that we saw, game 2 and game 3. How does Jordan being back in Florida feel?
He feels a lot better. He's liking his mouse. Apparently, the first series that we had, he was playing on a laptop with some funky mouse, and it wasn't working out for him. So then that's why he needed a sub the second week, and then we played last night. So he's back home though, and he's feeling his groove. He's feeling his groove.
Nice, fantastic.
Bandle
Jackie, you have any
City's
other
new.
questions?
I don't have any questions. I think you guys played great, and I think we talked about the Rek'Sai, the Urgot, and Jord on these like hyper carry mages. Beautiful to see. I don't know. I don't know if they're considered hyper carry, but whatever. He's picked some good champs that
It's
really.
Victor. Did we not watch Arcane?
Well, I'm talking about Victor and the Vhagar.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah. The Vagar. Yeah. That was a great pick.
Yeah, and
But yeah,
Buffalo
we're
on
excited.
these tanks is. I think it looks really nice for your guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. The engaged tanks was really, really good.
Yeah. He's really good at that, at the tanks for sure, and I think it works better with my ADCs. Like enchanters work, but they have to work in the right scenario. I think for us specifically. Whereas like our game style, or our play style definitely is more of a tank engage.
When's he gonna whip out the Pantheon support that we've been playing in solo queue? Wait for it.
Dude, he does. I don't think he does, unless that's new to me.
No. Me and you were playing in solo.
Oh.
Yeah. The one we had a good win rate on.
Oh yeah, that's a easy win. But he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to make it easy wins.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, got to challenge yourself here in Boost Bash.
Yeah, can't be too easy. No fun.
Well, yeah.
Well, hey,
appreciate it,
wait
guys.
for it. Thanks for joining us. Great series to you, sir. Congratulations on the first victory here in Boost Bash.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
See ya. All right, and with that, we are going to call the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night, everybody.